Okey, baik. Saya ambil. Okey, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Selamat pagi. Terima kasih kepada Dekan Pusat Pengajian, Pengarah UTLC dan rakan-rakan fakulti daripada Pusat Pengajian Undang-Undang. Okey, jadi untuk memberkati majlis kita pada pagi ini, kita boleh baca, mohon kita baca surah Al-Fatihah lah. Okay, terima kasih. Jadi saya tak adalah untuk panjangkan dia punya introduction ni. Jadi saya terus serahkan kepada mungkin kepada Dekan Pusat Pengajian dahulu untuk memberi kata aluan ataupun kata-kata semangat lah kepada staff sebelum saya pass kepada pengarah TSC lah untuk buat sedikit introduction, pengenalan kepada e-teaching portfolio, dan kemudian saya akan ambil alih lah untuk buat demo dan juga macam mana nak set up kita punya Mahara platform supaya memenuhi keperluan yang ditetapkan oleh pendaftar. Okey, terima kasih.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh and very good morning. Terima kasih Dr. Izwan, yang dikasihi Profesor Dr. Fauzi Abdul Rahim, pengarah UTLC dan tim UTLC, all lecturers. I think we have one Dr. Zahurul from Bangladesh, our international staff, but the rest are all Malaysians. First and foremost, thank you so much to UTLC for agreeing to conduct this e-portfolio workshop for us. I think this is a timely event that we have been waiting since early of the year, when we know that policy on e-portfolio is going to be implemented in the middle of the year. And even though we have had some workshop before to do the manual portfolio, teaching portfolio, but I guess, and we have also been informed about the creation of e-portfolio to actually improve and also making sure that we have everything in place. But today's session, I believe, will actually show to all of us, at least at School of Law, how important this e-portfolio, teaching portfolio should be, and how is it going to help us in our teaching and learning towards the future. So I hope, I can't guarantee that everybody in the SOL will be here, but I see the usual suspects, those are very interested, and I hope for those who are not coming, and text them, ask them to come in as soon as they can. I probably would see about 30 to 35 people that should be in. We have around 44 altogether should be here, including the Dean. So thank you so much again to UTLC. I hope all of us will have a fruitful discussion and also workshop today. Terima kasih. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Back to you, Dr. Izwan.
Dr. Izwan probably has gone to the toilet, so I'll take over lah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, Dr. Izwan, as well the respected Dean of School of Law, Associate Professor Dr. Ruhana, for being here with us today. It is an honor and pleasure to have the Dean together in the training. And thank you for all the SOL academic faculty members who are here also to listen to what we need to do with reference to e-portfolio. And today's session will be, it will be like a workshop where we will have a lot of interaction. And not only interaction, but Dr. Izwan will be given the honor to do spot checks, which means after 30 minutes of his demonstration, he will then begin to search for mangsa-mangsa bersatu, or maybe people that he will see whether are we on the right track, are we following this, or because this is not a listen only workshop. You've got to listen and do, because it's for now, for today, it appears to be a bit complicated, but you're just going to do it once, and once you do it, you've got that template that's ready. You can always duplicate those templates for your next courses, next group, and next semester. Just to let you know, because of the Hari Academia, the management has kindly agreed that we do not have, initially it was supposed to be A201, 202, 203, but they have agreed that it will, for e-portfolio purposes, we will begin in A202. So those who are teaching undergraduate only, so you only need to prepare A202. For those who are teaching postgraduate only, you only need to teach A203, or if you have to teach undergraduate and postgraduate, because it doesn't look like a School of Law is a big school, so naturally some of you would have to teach both levels, then you would do only 202 and 203. So that's, I think that's a very, very good, that's a good relief for us to not have to do the A201. So so that's the structure of the whole thing. You're going to do for 202 and 203. Right. So I'm going to give you the overview of why do we need a portfolio? What's the point of having this portfolio? I know all of you are probably, some of you are probably lawyers from somewhere and joined the University Utara Malaysia as a lecturer, or you regard yourself as a lawyer because of your background. School of Law ada law saja kan? Ada dia ada macam cabang-cabang lagi tak? Tak kan? It's just School of Law, right? Yeah. So yeah. So but because we're in the University of Utara Malaysia, by default we teach. And because we teach, the best practices for educators is to reflect on their practices. Why do they need to reflect on their practices? So that they know why they did certain things, what are the strengths and their weaknesses, what they need to do to continue in regards to strength, and what do they need to do to improve with regards to weaknesses. So by doing that, you continuously improve yourself and change. And by doing that, you're transforming yourself to become better educators. And because you're in the process of transforming yourself to become better educators, it will benefit your students. And that's what we want. No amount of QS ranking would make any sense until and unless every instructors in the university holds true in relation to how they deliver their teaching and learning, as well as how they design their questions or instructions in their assignments and assessment. So understanding all that will help increase the quality of teaching and learning, and by reflecting our practices will help us to become better at what we do. So if you look at what Dr. Izwan has just shared, Puan Fadlina has shared with me today, is Puan Fadlina, Encik Bawi, and Dr. Izwan and myself. Puan Fadlina has actually shared with you in the chat the Garis Panduan Penyediaan Portfolio Pengajaran. This guideline is merely a guideline, as it says. Gives you an idea of what you need to put in the sections. And what Dr. Izwan has shared, the link is the link of the e-portfolio, the Mahara platform that that the Dean has kindly mentioned just now. So in the Mahara platform, by default, the UUMIT has actually helped us with the 6 components, the 6 basic components that you should have in your portfolio. So the 6 components are, number 1, the teaching philosophy. Number 2, the strategy of your teaching and learning. Number 3, the innovation that you do in your teaching and learning and supervision. Number 4 is your students' testimonial. Number 5 is students' performance and your reflection. So that's the CQI will be there in number 5. And finally, number 6 is the scholarship of teaching, learning and supervision. So if you look at the screen now, Dr. Izwan has shared what I mentioned just now. So it's actually the default dashboard will be like that. from 01 to 06. That's the default dashboard. So after 30 minutes, if your default dashboard is still like that, that means you're not listening to what Dr. Not 30 minutes from what I say, yeah? It's 30 minutes from Dr. Izwan. So once Dr. Izwan starts his 30 minutes, maybe one hour and all that, he would have asked you to do something that will change to the new requirement. So the new requirement, what the new requirement needs is that 01 and 06 will be separate, and 02, 3, 4, 5 will be included in every collection. We call it collection. It's like a folder. Every collection of the courses and groups that's assigned to you by semester. So what you want, as Encik Bawi has mentioned there, to log in into the ePortfolio um.edu.my, you just need to log in using your portal user ID, yeah, portal login ID. So you log just like how you log your portal, your UUM portal, and you'll be able to see the this interface. So what we are going to do this morning is actually to help you to prepare and so that the template is ready for you to do your writing. So the writing is not going to be done here. Some of you who have, as mentioned by the Dean just now, if you have mentioned it, you have prepared it manually, then you can also copy and paste into the respective sections later on. But you need to know from Dr. Izwan how to put the text, where to put the text, and where to put the image and all that. So he will go through all those in detail later on. So my role here is to explain to you what are these components, so that it's clearer to you. You understand, and all you need to do when he starts the ball rolling, it will be just the technical aspect. Let's begin with number 1, which is actually the teaching philosophy. So what is the teaching philosophy? Teaching philosophy is basically like your belief system. How you believe your students learn, how do you believe about your role as a teacher, as an educator, what do you believe in terms of what makes learning, what makes learning and how teaching should be done in higher education. So that will be your belief system. That will be your philosophy that binds the way you see things and do things with regards to teaching and learning. So that's the teaching philosophy. The next one that will remain on its own is the scholarship, right? The scholarship of teaching, what was it again? Supervision and evaluation, right? So that scholarship, it's not the same as your CV. So you probably will be involved in all sorts of research and doing all sorts of academic activities that might not be related to the course that you're teaching. So the scholarship in teaching and teaching supervision and evaluation, what would be your scholarly work that's related to the course that will give added value to the course that you're teaching? For example, if you are teaching corporate law, and you're doing research in corporate law, and you begin to see that there are some fundamentals that needs to be there in improving the Malaysian way of doing things, and you want to input that in your teaching and learning. So your research on corporate law should be explained lah, macam give us a synopsis of what you have done and what you have found and all that. And similarly to the publication and the community service. So if you are doing community service that will be related to the course that you're teaching, then you can explain further about what you did that also will influence either the students that's involved in your course, or knowledge that you have gathered from the community that will be useful for your students in the classroom. So then it will be very selective in terms of the things that you are going to put in the scholarship in teaching and learning evaluation. It will be selective, related to the course that you're teaching. However, if there's, let's just say, I don't know, I don't have all those things, then put lah whatever that you need to put in terms of your scholarly work to show that you have done some research, you have done some publication and khidmat masyarakat, the community service and all the things, or perhaps you are involved in training or you've been called as an expert panel at the higher level, so that in the ministry and all that, so that can be placed in that section. So the reason why 01 and 06 is not repeated in every semester, that's the negotiation that was done during the task force meeting, and the negotiation. Well, we come to the conclusion that 01 and 06 can be looked at it annually, because it's very unlikely that you will change your philosophy every semester. You probably will have the same philosophy over a period of time before something significant happened to you, or the way in which you look at things, or after you have observed how your students, behave or perform, and you realize that your philosophy is the one that's problematic and you need to change. Then that's the only time when you will change your philosophy, and that's the reason why it is separate, so that you can do it annually. Similarly to the scholarship in teaching, supervision, and evaluation, where you look at it in a yearly manner. That means the final semester before you submit for the year, you will improve on 06. So ideally how it's going to be done for A2211, I'm talking about A211. A211 will be related to, once the Senate approves students' performance and you get your ECVAS report, we will give you a time frame for you to improve the 211 portfolio, because the right way to do this is to reflect before the next semester begin. All right. So A211, after you've got your results, you get your ECVAS report, then we will give you a period where you will improve or update your your teaching, not teaching philosophy, your e-portfolio before the next semester. And it goes on for every semester. It's going to be like that. After you get the report, you get your ECVAS report. Senate approves the students' performance, and then you get the ECVAS report. The report, that's when you do your e-portfolio writing for that particular semester. So in a year, it will be semester 1, 2, 3. So it will be for next year, it will be A211, 212, 213. But we will do it by semester. So it's not going to be taxing like this year because of certain circumstances. So it will be gradually, in terms of you're going to do it by semester, but the submit button or maybe evaluation by the dean will be done upon receiving the final version lah. That means by the time you reach the third semester, that's when the dean will evaluate, and usually the dean will endorse this in December for your appraisal. Okay, so when you want to improve on your 01 and 06, if you need to, will be during that time, the third semester, so that by the time the dean looks at it perhaps between October to December, you would have done the final version of your e-portfolio. Okay, I see some questions here. Sorry if I missed. Why the components change? It seems now it becomes like learning portal, very semester based. Not sure whether this would be appealing to people outside academy. Okay, thank you for the question, Dr. Mohris. Well, unfortunately, that's what we were told when Pendaftar says that e-portfolio, blended learning, as well as the ECVAS is going to be part of your quality teaching and learning appraisal. That means in your teaching and learning component, you will have the quantitative and the qualitative components. The quantitative will be the number of courses that's given to you. The qualitative, usually everybody will get 100%. The qualitative bit will depends on certain requirements. So one of the requirements for the qualitative is the e-portfolio. So they requested that it should be done this way, and that's the reason why we had to change to the new requirement, and that's the reason why we're doing the workshop today. So they want to see the courses and the group by semester that's given to you. It's not really like the UM online learning. You could put your UM online learning link as your evidence, but what matters in the e-portfolio is your reflection. So in your e-portfolio, in your UM online learning will be your resources for your assessment and whatever, right? Here is where you reflect on why you did it that way. This is the reflection for your strategy, for your innovation and your assessment as well. Okay. So that's the reason why if someone else would like, if anyone wants to ask me, well, if I were to submit a button or send this link for DTA and AAN, would that suffice? Answer is no, because the nature of the e-portfolio is like this, by semester, by group, and by course. This is like your analysis of what you do for that particular semester. But when you're sending for your DTA and your AN, you would have to look at a whole period. You know, for DTA, it will be a 10 years minimum of service. So you'll be looking at 10 years of semesters that you have taught and what you did. So to me, when you're doing your DTA and AN, it will be your synthesis of what you do. You know, you're looking at your trend. You're looking at your innovation over a period of 10 years. What did you do? And the innovation in DTA and AN would be a true innovation. The innovation in this particular e-portfolio is only innovation to you. For example, I have never used Padlet before, and I want to use Padlet this semester when I'm teaching law. So using Padlet is an innovation. The strategy was to use Web 2.0 tools in student-centered activities. So the innovation that you're doing is you're using Padlet, and Padlet becomes the innovation to you for that particular semester because you've never used it before. But for AN and DTA, the innovation has got to be innovation because you want to show that you're doing something different from the rest. So it's different. Yeah, this is not AN, this is not DTA. Some people think that are you asking all of us to become AN winners? No, I'm just asking you all to reflect on your practices and improve so that you become better at what you do. The reason, and I'm already seeing a pattern where afterwards, when Dr. Izwan says that, Doctor, and last semester, what do you teach? Some people will struggle and say, last semester, okay, hang on a minute. Last semester, what did I teach? We tend to forget what we do. You know, we close that file and we begin another file and we do our best. But I know every semester we will try to do our best, but every semester without fail, we forget what we did last semester. You know, so having this is like you're documenting what you do. 5 years from now, you will know what in 2021 A202 what you did and how well you did. You know, so that's the beauty part of it lah. Is 06 general scholarship and teaching including? Yeah. If you have SOTL, you can definitely put in scholarship teaching learning component. Talk about what you did for SOTL, because I understand if it's SOTL, it should be related to the course that you're teaching, right? So definitely it's related. So those kind of research you should also include. But of course, not everybody will get SOTL every year. So it doesn't have to be SOTL. It can be also other research as long as it's related to, other research grants, but it can, as long as it's got that SOTL elements that you can include in the course that you teach. Right. So what we need to do is to change the 2, 3, 4, 5. Dr. Izwan will go through with you in detail to have it all in every courses. If you look at the new requirement on the screen, you will see that there are 4 pages for every courses. That's what he's going to do with the 02, 03, 04, and 05. Okay. Right. It's raining here, so my line is unstable. Right. Okay. So basically that's it lah. That's the whole picture. Why is it that 2, 3, 4, 5 is in those folders? Because the 2 talks about the strategy that you use for teaching. The 3 talks about the innovation that you do, as I mentioned just now, innovation to you. The 4 talks about the testimonial of your students, you know, what they say about what you do. So that's why the report from ECVAS is important. Worst come to worst, you will use that. But I know some lecturers actually use Flipgrid, they use Mentimeter and all sorts of Web 2.0 tools to gather testimonials from their students even before ECVAS to improve themselves ongoing. So you can also use that as a testimonial to report on that. And the final, the 05 is actually your CQI, which Dr. Izwan will show what it means by CQI. I'm not sure whether School of Law, are you involved in the AACSB? No, right? No. So you're just like us from the school, from the College of Arts and Sciences. So we will go through the CQI component later. Even if you do not have, I mean, you've not done the CQI for now, for this particular year, you can just reflect on your performance, overall performance, either ASIS or GAIS, which means the normal, how many students got A and B and C and fail and whatnot. But for those, but there are, I'm sure some of you who have actually submitted their syllabus via OBE system, you would have realized that every assignment is tied to a CLO. Am I right? Or maybe, you know, so the assignments are tied to the CLO. And because of that, the way you report you record the marks of your students also tallies with the CLO. You can actually do that manually to answer the CQI properly. So like in my case, I'm one of those, and Dr. Izwan and a few people that we have noticed, although they were not involved in the AACSB, but they did it manually, and they can also report using the CQI format. But for those who did not do that and for now want to use the overall performance of your students, that's also fine for this year. But for A211, I would suggest by then, I hope our UMIT would have settled with the OBE system in terms of the assignment. And for the courses that was done, the hybrid courses under the School of Law, you definitely can do the CLO, because your assignment and the results of your students were by CLO. So for those lecturers doing the hybrid courses that we went through the workshop together, that one can be used using the CLO. The only thing is we're still chasing after UMIT to get the report done, because the analysis should be done automatically. That has not been, belum kan, Dr. Izwan? It hasn't completed, right?
Completed, you got some error while doing the calculation. Suppose the report already done, but we realized that there's some error in generating the number. So,
okay, so sort it. Yeah, if we can sort that thing early, then you don't even have to count and do on your own. You can just copy and paste it in here and do the reflection. What is important here is not copying and paste it, and then next thing you're gonna ask me, if you've already got the information in OBE, yeah. But what we want to know is the so what is the reflection? What are you gonna do with the analysis that you've got from the OBE system? So are there any questions? Because I think I've done my part by giving you the overall and the justification of doing the e-portfolio and why we're doing it this way as compared to the previous way, and that this one is no longer suitable for sending for DTA or AN. It is now a database for you to keep your reflection of what you did in terms of your teaching and learning and in terms of your assessment and supervision. I'm going to use my 5 seconds rule if there are no questions. 5, 4.
Okay, Prof. Fauzia, I've got one
Yes.
question.
Yes,
So
sir.
my role
Yes.
as the dean is to endorse.
Yeah. Correct.
Only to endorse.
Correct.
Do I have? Okay. So I don't have to evaluate, or I don't have to question anything. I endorse.
Well,
Or is
that's
there
that's your prerogative. Well, that's your prerogative as the dean. When you observe certain things that you feel that needs to be corrected, then you can exercise your role to advise your faculty members lah.
Okay, my next question. So information on individual e-portfolio ni, adakah it is my eyes only, or we can actually, do some kind of reflection in our teaching and learning punya committee, or can I pick up or highlight certain things, or this is actually sulit to I don't know. How do you see this?
Okay,
E-teaching
in
portfolio?
terms of, again, the dean has the right either to just you only want to do to have a look at this, or but if you find that that's too taxing on your part, you would want to have a jawatan kuasa that you allow access. So if you have that, a few people that you trust and you know that they will do exactly what you're supposed, I mean, you want them to do, then when the sharing bit is not, then all the faculty members from the School of Law will not just share with you, but sharing with all the members in the jawatan kuasa. So everybody in the jawatan kuasa will be able to access the staff's portfolio. By default, the UME portfolio is private. It's set private by default, which means no one can look at your portfolio until and unless you give permission. So part of Dr. Izwan's training will also include how to share. So at the moment, for this, what we have done, this is our second last school in terms of our training. All the time we have either, well, depends whether the dean has registered in UME portfolio or not. Sometimes the deputy dean had to be the one that all the faculty members share. But if the dean has signed up to a UME portfolio, then the training involves all the lecturers to share with the dean. So learning how to share is important. Next time, let's just say when the school decide that you will have more than the dean to have a look, maybe deputy dean or head of department or whatever, then everyone will know how to share. Then they will know the procedure in sharing the other 3 members or the other 4 members. But for today, everyone, this 41 minus 5 people, 5 because 5 from UTLC, will learn how to share to the dean.
So like you said just now, when they submit, that means that is automatic. That is not sharing. Sharing
No.
is actually done pre or okay.
Macam mana? Sharing is done.
When you say when you have finished, you have the final product of your e-portfolio for that year. So you submit. So when you submit, that is automatic. You will go to the dean's whatever portal
No,
or interface.
you cannot submit it automatic because UMIT still hasn't finished the portal, integrating it in the portal. Once they have done that, then what we do is we put our link of our UME portfolio in our portal, so the dean will be able to access at any point of time. But for now, because the UMIT has not completed that phase yet, for the endorsement of the dean, there's another way for doing that. What we need to do now is to share it with the dean. Ya, kod mana pun you can share with the dean. We will have to share it with the dean, and then only the dean will be able to access. Okay.
Noted. So siapa tak main hari ni, tak tahu macam mana nak share, I may not see their e-portfolio lah.
Betul. And that's why usually what I say is siapa yang tak mai hari ni kena tahu juga, and siapa yang mai hari ni tolonglah bantu kawan-kawan yang tak mai tu supaya mereka faham, sebab yang ni adalah sebahagian daripada prestasi mereka kalau mereka tak buat. Kan? So that's why we want to get all the workshops done by October, so that November you can have time to do this, and in time for you to submit to your respective deans lah. Okay, I've done. Are there any questions?
I have another question. Kami yang main ni pun blur-blur lagi ni sebab first time tengok kan. Prof, I see what Dr. Izwan is sharing on the screen right now is courses by group. yang new
Yeah.
requirement tu kan.
Yeah.
So it happens at SOL, some of us are teaching 2 groups for the same course, but we combine them at the same time. So will this mean each group will be created, meaning one course group A, one course group B? Even though we're teaching at the same time, teaching the students, this practically happen for master program lah. Master program, we're teaching UM Situ and UM KL, for example, at the same time. And do we need to like have 2 groups plus 2 reflections?
Okay.
Is it possible? Yes, thank you.
Yeah. If it's UMKL, does it have a different code
Same code, different group.
or same code? It's not DC. It's A.
This
Same code
group.
pula dah. Same semester. Is it same semester? Is it A20 macam yang ni kan? Dr. Izwan is showing me. Is
Different,
it
Prof.
A202?
Different. KL is DC, Sinto is A.
Because it's different and you don't want to get yourself in trouble, technically speaking, you should have treated the 2 groups differently. So best to have it in a different folder.
Though
But so, to do it like this, like
reflection,
what Dr. Izwan is showing now. He's got
In my case,
so whatever reflection and activities that we do are the same.
Yeah, so what you do is you listen to Dr. Izwan afterwards. Make sure that you wait until he says, now we are ready to duplicate. Until and unless you listen to his words, duplicate, don't do anything yet, follow his instruction until the end. Because what you can do is you prepare for, because it's just the same, right? So you prepare one, and then after that you duplicate and change dia punya title je lah. Tapi kena change juga students. As long as in both you show this is group apa, yang ni group apa kan, because the students are different, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I know when you're teaching you have all the students in the classroom, but even in your UUM portal you will find that for A202 you will have only 10 students, but for DC you probably have another 13 students, so in total you've got 23 students. Betul tak? Kan?
Betul. Yeah.
So your testimonial for the first group will be just 10. The testimonial for the other group is 13. Clear?
Yeah. Thank you, Prof.
Okay. All right, Dr. Izwan, I think all yours. Everybody jangan terlampau laju. Tunggu Dr. Izwan sebab kadang-kadang kalau siapa yang laju tu, in the end you end up deleting what you did. So listen to him clearly. Dr. Izwan, all yours. Thank you. Thank you, everybody.
Assalamualaikum. Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Prof. Thank you, Dean, SOL Dean, and all faculty members. Okay, for today's training, there will be three sessions, 3 parts. First part, we will start with some example or what will be the end product of our e-teaching portfolio. I will show several examples, including my own example of e-teaching portfolio. Several of our educators from School of Government, SOEIS, PISA, who managed to develop their own e-teaching portfolios. The second session will be on how to set up our e-teaching portfolio using Mara platform. And I hope that at the end of second session here, you can understand the differences between collection and pages. Okay, these 2 things is very important thing. Once you understand what is collection, what is pages, I hope that there will be no problem in creating the next number of collection for semester, by courses and by group. And finally, the last session will be how to share with the dean. The last session most likely will take around 2 minutes, 3 minutes to share with the dean your e-teaching portfolios. Okay, so this is the default setting for our default dashboard. The default dashboard for our e-teaching portfolios. This is the previous requirement from the pendaftar. So we need to have 6 components. But the new requirement coming from the pendaftar, we need to have 01 for general teaching philosophy. This philosophy won't change much for a certain period of time. And most likely it will be there like Prof mentioned before, it's around maybe 5 years time. Let's say, for example, you've been promoted as a newly associate professor, then you have your own new philosophy, then you would like to change that philosophy. Okay, 06 will be the component related to our scholarship ataupun what we call it, kesarajanaan related to your teaching and learning. So this also won't change much for certain for each semester. Okay, and then this is the new requirement coming from the pendaftar. So we need to have by semester, by courses, by group. Okay, so each semester, in my case, last semester 203, I'm being appointed as lecturer for Oya KL DC 203, and another one is Oya Sintok A203, but I haven't managed to complete my 203. For A, this subject we call it data mining for business application. So each semester, each group, each semester, each courses, each group. Okay, for each of the semester, this is the thing that we need to write about. We start with the we need to start with our strategy related to our courses. What are the strategy? We need to reflect the strategy related to our courses, followed by any creativity or innovation that we embark doing that courses for the whole semester. The third session will the third page will be the testimonial from the student. We need to reflect what are the testimonial, and finally will be the CQI or assurance of learning. The attainment of the PLO, attainment of the CLO for each of our students in each of the group. Okay, 4 components. Okay, so this is the theoretical part. Okay, let's have a look several example. Okay, can everyone click to the link that I share in the chat box? So this is one example, right? Okay, so that is my example. Okay, I make it public so that everyone can have a look. My teaching portfolio might not be the best one, but as long as we reflect our teaching and learning, that should be good enough for the dean to do the evaluation part. Okay, go back what the dean mentioned before. If the dean decide that there will be a group of people who are going to do the evaluation toward your teaching portfolio, there should be no problem. We can always create a group of faculty members that been appointed by the dean to do the evaluation. Pun boleh juga. So means that the team member will do the evaluation part, and then at the end of the day, the dean will do the final say. Okay, this one approved, this one not approved, this one need to improve a little bit. Reflection is not enough. That can be done. Okay, so in my case, I just put this in my landing page. I put about me a little bit. I integrate my teaching portfolio with Google Scholar Citation. This requires some programming skill a little bit, but not very much. It's not a compulsory component. Okay, this is the thing that I include in my teaching portfolio. I start with my learning philosophy. Okay, yeah, this is my learning philosophy. But the requirement, we need to write either in Bahasa Melayu or Bahasa Inggeris. But in my case, it's not really good because I macam campur lah. There will be an English version and also some Malay version. Supposed to be English or Bahasa Melayu sahaja. Okay, I start with the general teaching and learning philosophy. That will be 01. And then 06. Oh. Okay, so 06 will be the scholarship in teaching, supervision and evaluation. I wrote something about my SOTA grant that I obtained in 2015, 6 years ago. So this is scholarship in teaching, supervision and evaluation. And then I did mention about I've been appointed as curriculum panel penilai, evaluator for TTAC and board for curriculum development. So this is also one of the things that you can mention in your in this session, your kesarajanaan. Another example, if you've been appointed as a journal editor that might related to your subject, that can also be considered in this section. And I also mentioned about in this component, I did mention about I've been appointed as examiner for DBA dissertation, master dissertation. That can be also be included in this component. Should be no problem. Okay, a picture should be enough. One picture and then a narrative or any reflection about the thing that during the dissertation examination what you did, and yeah, you can mention anything that shows some reflection during the examination. Okay, and so this is by semester. For each semester, let's start with the latest one, 203. Okay, last semester I'm being appointed as lecturer for OYA KL and OYA Sintok. I start with my overall strategy. So this is my strategy during my classroom, right? Second page will be my creativity. I include Google application in my classroom. Okay, this is an example. Okay, third page will be the testimonial from the student. I extract some comment from my student from the WhatsApp group. They seem very satisfied with the case study that I provide during the class discussion. This is the testimonial from the student. And finally, the fourth component, the last component will be the CQI. So this template coming directly from the OBE system. For those who are utilizing the OBE system for to key in the mark, this kind of thing can be automatically downloaded from the OBE system. This is the example. So this report coming from our OBE system. The OBE system will provide the attainment of CLO, how many students attain the CLO number 1 and CLO number 4, how many students achieve or attain the PLO, PLO 2, PLO 3A and PLO 3B. So this coming directly from the OBE system for those using the OBE system. But as Prof mentioned before, for those you are not familiar with this kind of thing, should not worry very much, because what you can do, you can always extract the result from your student for the last semester. What you did, if let's say for example majority of the student obtain A, what are the reason? Is the majority of the student fail that courses, what are the reasons? So that also can be considered in this section number 4. Okay, the most important thing is you need to mention about your reflection about your student achievement. That is the thing that you need to write down in this section, last section. Okay. Each semester, each courses, each course is group of 4 components. Yeah, strategy, innovation, testimonial, assurance of learning. Each semester, each course, each group. There are 4 things that you need to mention. Your strategy, innovation, testimonial, and finally student achievement of your course. All these components you need to write it based on the information that you teach during that semester, and ideally it's supposed to be in narrative way and also a reflection based teaching portfolio. Okay, so this is my example. You can have a look. Let's say you can search this one from School of Government. Okay, so this one example from School of Government. Okay, so Dr. Farahia start with falsafah pengajaran. Dia ni in Malay language, she start with falsafah pengajaran a little bit, followed by tersarjanaan, and this by semester. So each semester she start with the strategi pengajaran, right? Followed by creativity, 3 paragraph related to creativity, and then testimonial for that course, and finally she mentioned about the CQI, how her student achieve the CLO, how she want to improve the courses so that by next semester, what are the things that she would like to improve for that kind for this subject. Another example, so actually there are many good example. So this is another example. I think Dr. Syuhada also make it public so everyone can have a look. So let's share this one, chat box. Okay, so this is Dr. Syuhada. Okay, so Dr. Syuhada start with teaching philosophy, scholarship in teaching supervision and evaluation, and by semester there are 4 components. She start with strategy. Okay, only one pages, maybe one paragraph of the strategy. Okay, and page number 2 will be the innovation. So Dr. Syuhada mentioned about I think this is Canva punya application. Yeah. Number 3 will be feedback. She obtained the feedback from the ECBus platform. So that's why the idea of having the teaching portfolio, you need to write the reflection once the semester ends. So once the result released by the HEA and also the ECBus also released by UTLC, you can always have the feedback and put it here. So this one another example, comment coming from the Mentimeter. And finally, the last component will be the CQI. So Dr. Syuhada come up with her own Excel file, Excel template to calculate the attainment of CLO. But not to worry much, once you key in your data, once you key in your student mark into the OBA system, automatically the report will be generated by the system. We as a lecturer, we just need to write something about the reflection about the achievement of the student. Okay, so that example. So I hope at the end of this training, so what we're going to have at the end of this training, this kind of dashboard. So you will have 01 for your general teaching philosophy. So you have 06 for your scholarship in teaching supervision and evaluation. And then there will be a collection of semester. For each semester, a minimum 4 pages is required. Start with strategy, innovation, creativity kan. Number 3 will be testimonial. And finally will be assurance of learning or the CQI for each semester. Last semester. In my case, I start 203, 202 and 202 because in 202, I've been appointed as a lecturer for SQS. And another semester, within the same semester, I'll also be appointed to teach OYA subject, e-business, a team teaching subject with Dr. Afan from UGMKM. So these 2 subjects, same semester, different subject, different group lah. So this semester, 203 actually same subject, different semester, different code semester, DC 203 and A 203, but same subject. Okay, so let's start. Any question? So this is the thing that I hope that by the end of the training, we manage to do this thing of this kind of what do you call it? Platform lah. Style, the flow. Okay. But not to worry. The default setting for your e-portfolio is private unless you want to share it with all the people in the world. You can make it public, or you can share it only with your dean. But the important thing is you need to share with your dean. That is compulsory to share with the dean for evaluation purposes. but optional for you to share with other members from the faculties and also for the public. That should be no problem. Kalau nak share dengan public, go, you can have it. But if you want to share with only with your dean, you can share with only with your dean. Okay. Yeah, so that will be the first part, example. So I hope that you get the idea. So this is the final product of our e-portfolio 0106 and by semester. Okay. Not to worry very much. Once you create a collection of one semester, what you can do, you can always copy, duplicate, edit. Copy, duplicate, edit. You only do it once today. Lepas ni, you can only just copy, duplicate, edit. No need to worry very much. So let's start. So to start, can everyone logging into your e-portfolio? So this is the link. Share the link. Okay. So this is the default landing page for your e-portfolio. The default landing page for your e-portfolio. Okay. Let's try. I'm using one of your faculty member. 3493. Okay. Dr. Nazli.
Ya, Dr. Izwan. Ada.
Okay, I'm using your
Allah.
portfolio. Tak apa.
Tak apa. Tak ada apa pun.
Tak apa, yang tak ada apa tu yang kita nak buat. Alright. There are several people in UEM have the privilege to logging into your e-portfolio. Technical team from UMIT, there will be 2% technical team from UMIT and also another 2% will be coming from what do you call it? From UTLC. Okay. Ada 4 orang lah yang ada capability ataupun the privilege as administrator to logging into your e-portfolio without sharing your you're not required to share with them, but we have the privilege to logging into your e-portfolio. Okay, so this is the default setting for your e-portfolio 01 until 06. So what we want to do now, we want to create a new collection. That collection will consist of the semester. Okay. Everyone ready now? Can we start? Hari ni naik tak dia punya gambar tangan? Yes. Okay, tak ada betul. Okay, everyone managed to log in into your e-portfolio? Have you managed to log into your e-portfolio? Boleh tak masuk? Okay, there might be a question, kenapa this portfolio situated outside from our portal? Yeah, that's the most popular question coming from the lecturer. Currently we are doing the integration part. So we hope by end of this year or by end of this month, once you log into your portal, automatically the link will be there. So you just log into your portal, automatically the e-portfolio icon will be over there and you just click the link. You just click the icon, it's coming to your e-portfolio. But for now, what you can do, you can always use this kind of thing, edit bookmarks, e-portfolio.um.edu.my. Okay, boleh masuk tak macam ni? Can everyone coming to this section? My portfolio, you have 01 until 06.
You have to let us know because both of us have not upgraded our Webex, so we cannot see your good ke apa ke. So let us know when you are ready nah. Either chat or
Okay, ready ah?
Dah masuk.
Okay. Now what you need to do? Okay, so what you need to do now, we want to change this kind of format. Okay, instead of having 01 until 06, there will be a new format macam ni. So we want to change it into this kind of format. 01, 06 and by semester. Okay. How can we do that? Can you see this create box? Can you see this create box? Can you see this create box?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Can you click the create box? Okay. Yeah, did you manage to click the create box?
Yes.
Okay. So when you click the create box, okay, so this is the most important thing for us to understand. Okay. So this is pages and collection. What does it mean by collection? Collection is a collection. Nampak kan? This is a collection. Why we call it as collection? Because in one collection, you can have a many layer. Can you see the layer here? Nampak tak layer? Okay. For those that are using one screen, what you can do, you can cascade your screen into two. You can split your screen. For those, I'm using two monitor, so I should be no problem if you have two monitor. But if you use only one monitor, you can cascade it. Tekan window to the right, window to the left. They can split screen. One webpack screen and the other one is your e-portfolio screen. Boleh tak? Okay, so this you have the default setting coming from UMIT. We have 01, 02, 03 collection, 04 collection, 05 collection, 06 collection. So there will be 6 collection. Why we call it collection? Because each collection, they are layers. Nampak tak? Ada layers here. Kan, there are many layers. In a collection, we can have a page. We can have many pages. Now we only have one page. We have only one page. This collection only one page. This collection only one page. Okay. Yeah. Just imagine your computer system. You create a folder. A folder consists of many a folder consists of many files. Okay. But for Mahara platform, a folder can be recognized as collection. Collection consists of many pages. This is a collection. Collection can have many pages. A folder in your computer system can have many files. Can folder have many files. Okay. Boleh yang tu? Okay. So now what we want to do, we want to create a new collection. We want to create a new collection. Okay, how to create a new collection? Can everyone see this thing? Nampak tak yang ni? Can you see this add symbol?
Ya, ya, betul. Boleh, boleh.
Okay. Nampak add symbol. Click the add symbol. So once you click the add symbol, there will be a question. You want to create a page or collection? Remember, kita nak create, we want to create a collection. Because a collection can consist of many pages. Okay. Jadi, click collection. Alright. So when you click a new collection, okay, Dr. Nazli last semester A203, right? Okay. What the code subject for last semester? Kita mute kot.
Kejap, doktor. Lupa.
Okay.
GMUP 5014.
GMUP 5024.
14.
5014. Ya. Group?
Group ada dua-dua. KL ada, Sintok ada.
So this one KL, this one Sintok A203
Sintok je lah,
will be Sintok, right?
Yep.
Sintok is group A.
Yep.
Okay. So what you need to do, you need to write down the semester name, code for semester, underscore, code subject, underscore group. So there were a lot of questions coming from
12.
From our committee members. Kan, kalau tak nak letak underscore boleh tak?
Dia suruh pergi ambil.
Okay, kalau tak nak letak underscore, can we put another symbol? Should be no problem. Whatever symbol should be okay, but the best symbol is underscore lah. Can differentiate between semester, between course code, and between the group. Okay. So this is the collection description. Collection of teaching and learning Learning. Oh. GMUP ni nama panjang dia apa? The course name is
Legal Research Methodology.
Legal Research. Okay. You Okay, this is a description about your collection. There are no, what do you call it, special, there are no specific requirement what you need to write down here, but as long as it can make sense for you to understand this is the semester, this is the collection, that should be no problem. That should be okay. Sebenarnya kat sini boleh tulis lah apa-apa, nak tulis collection pun boleh. Okay, did everyone manage to do this? So this is the collection name, the folder name. Usually our folder name is not long kan? It's not very long. Usually our folder name will be short and precise. So for this time around, what we need to do, code semester code underscore group, course code and group for that course. Okay. So when you do that, can you scroll down? Okay, scroll down. Can you see this button? Yeah. Okay, next. Okay, this button. Okay. Click next. Kalau saya cepat, if I'm too fast, do pause me and let me know. Click next. Okay. So once you click next, there will be another pages, another what do you call it, another instruction. You drag page name from the add page collection or tick the checkbox. Okay. If you already have a collection, page to be added into the collection, all the pages will be here. But for now, since we don't have any pages yet, what you need to do, click done. So there you go. We already managed to create
Dr. Izwan,
collection. Yeah.
saya nak kena buat juga ke nanti kan duplicate pula yang Dr. Izwan tengah buat dekat spot saya.
Dia buat. Nanti saya buat dulu.
Okay.
Okay. Ni selected lah. Nanti kita ambil online pula.
Right.
Okay. Right. So now we managed to create a collection. Then a new collection. Then this is new collection by semester, by course name, by group. And this is the description for this collection. Okay. Boleh saya check seorang-seorang?
Dr. Izzuan, kalau katakan tiba-tiba kita nak edit macam mana? Contohnya lah kan, kita dah buat, kemudian kita rasa macam, let's say for example, saya tak add lah macam the detail. Kemudian saya nak tukar. Is it possible to?
Boleh. Okay, if you unintentionally put some error or typo error in this information, kan, what you can do, can everyone see this 3 dot button? Can you see this button? Click edit. Click edit. Can come back to the setting. So what you can do, let's say initially you put AXX. Save. Can it become AXX? Oh, okay, this is wrong. What we need to do, go back, edit. Okay. Save. Okay. Boleh?
Okay, thank you.
Right. Any question or do you have any problem in creating the collection? Ada problem tak creating the collection? Once you create one collection, don't be too fast. Stop. Jangan create another collection lagi. Okay, don't need to create another collection yet. Okay. Wait for everyone. Nanti dulu. Jangan buat collection baru lagi. Okay. Okay, can I proceed to the next, or I need to wait? I need to wait. Or maybe I just go through some of our friend example. Siapa ah? Kita tengok Dr. Zahiri ada nombor staff tak? Ada tak? Tak dengar. Nombor staff. Can search by name ke?
Apa Dr. Izwan? You panggil siapa?
Dr. Zahiri. But I not managed to find the staff number. 2873. Okay. Dapat lagi? Okay, buat tu dia dah tak apa lagi. Dr. Yusramiza ada tak?
Ada Dr. Izwan.
Tak buat lagi kan?
Ada 359.
Duduk tengah type nama kod kursus.
Okay. Dr. Zahiri berapa tadi?
3359.
Okay. Okay, so yang ni I log out balik. 3359. Tak jumpa. Okay. Dah login belum?
Tak login lagi ke?
Boleh search pakai nama ke? Ke memang kena letak nombor staff dia tu?
Dua-dua boleh.
Dua-dua boleh. Tapi in order for us to find someone, orang tu kena at least kena login into the platform. Kalau tak pernah login memang tak jumpa lah.
Dr. Izwan, 2371.
231. Okay. Kan jumpa? Okay. Okay, good.
Well done.
Lulus ah.
Lulus.
Tapi tak boleh lagi.
Tak sampai Lani lulus lah.
Alhamdulillah. Okey, ada markah dah tu.
1992 Dr. Izwan.
Okay, coming. Okay. Alright, Dr. Okay.
Well done.
Good,
Well
good.
done.
Okay, so this is the most easiest one lah. We just create a collection by semester, by course code, by group. Okay, what we want to do next? Okay, can everyone see my screen now? Okay, I'm using Dr. Zuriati punya e-portfolio. Dr. Nazri, you can start doing by your own. You need to do it by your own after this. So I'm using Dr. Zuriati.
Sebab saya punya je.
Tak fair. So I'm using Dr. Zuriati.
Kena buat tak lagi.
Okay, another person pula. Okay, so now, okay, can everyone see now? Now we have 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06 and a collection by semester that we create before. So what we want to do next, this 01 will remain. Okay, this 01 will remain. Saya tak kali hijau lah. Okay, this 01 will remain. This 06 will remain. Okay, what we want to do, we want to move 02. We move 02 into this semester. We move 03 into this semester. We move 04 into this semester. We move 05 into this semester. Okay. Boleh? Any problem? Do you understand what we want to do now? Again. Okay, what we want to do now? Okay. So this is the thing that we managed to do before. What we want to do now is, okay, this semester, this 01 will remain, this 06 will remain. Okay. 02, we move here. 03, move it here. 04, move it here. 05, move it here. Okay. You might want to ask me, can we just drag and drop? Okay, but that thing won't happen here. Mara platform not supporting it's not support the way drag and drop. It won't happen in this platform. Okay, so what we need to do? Okay, now can everyone go to the 02 punya collection? Can everyone go to 02 collection? Okay. For this 02 collection, can you see this one? This 3 dot button here? 3 dot button. This one. 3 dot button. Click 3 dot button. Can you see this rubbish, the dustbin tu, the rubbish bin tu? Delete. Okay. Not to worry. Okay. What we will do now? We will delete the collection of overall strategy, but the page within that collection of overall strategy will remain. We just remove the house, but all the perabot is still there. Okay. The house will be removed. The content of the house tu macam everything macam ada kalau ada kereta ke ada, everything will be there, but the house is be removed. The collection will be removed. Kalau di Simpa yesterday they mention about ada buku, macam mana? The books and the content of the book will be there, but the kulit buku dia buang macam tu.
Kulit dah buang, tinggal isi.
Tinggal isi sebab dia nyanyi isi dan kulit semalam.
Kami duk kena nyanyi je.
Okay, so what we need to do now, can everyone see this delete button? Click delete. Okay, remember do not delete 01. We need to start with 02. Okay, delete 02. Okay, page, okay, delete collection 02. Page in this collection will not be deleted. So means that you only delete the collection. Collection will be deleted, but the page will be removed. Yes. Okay, now what happened? The overall strategy, they become a page, become a new page without collection. Kan? This page, why we call it as page? Because there are no layer. Kan? There are no layer here. But this one have layer, got layer. This one got layer. This one no layer. Now we managed to delete 02. Next, we need to delete 03. Delete 03. Okay, delete 03. Okay, now 03 is gone. The collection for 03 is gone, but the page within that 03 collection is still there. But it's not belong to any more collection. Dia tak belong to any collection. So 02 done, 03 done, now 04. 04 delete. Okay, yes. Okay, 04 done. And finally 05. Yes. Okay. Now what happened now? We only have 3 collection. A collection by semester, collection of teaching and learning philosophy, collection of scholarship in teaching and learning. The previous collection of creativity, of growth strategy, teaching and learning improvement, and teaching and learning supervision testimonial gone. But the page is still there. Okay, page ada lagi. Page is still there.
Dr. Izwan, what happen kalau tiba-tiba kita tersilap lah kan? Let's say kita terdelete yang tak sepatutnya 01. Kita nak ni balik macam mana? Ada cara tak?
if you delete the collection, ada cara. Kalau if you only delete the collection, should be no problem. We can always create back the collection. Dia macam ni lah, kalau kita delete folder tu kita boleh create balik kan. Okay, but the file is gone lah kalau guna folder punya konsep. But this time around, kalau if you delete the collection of teaching and learning ni kan, page not deleted, should be no problem. Tak ada masalah. Boleh cover balik. Tapi jangan delete pages. Please do not delete pages. If you delete page, we cannot recover because this Mara platform do not have this, what do you call it, a bin. Dia tak ada bin. Dia tak ada tong sampah untuk kita recover. Macam our computer system, we have the recycle bin kan. Once you delete your document, it will appear in your recycle bin. Once you clear your recycle bin, it's gone forever lah. But for this Mara platform, you don't have any bin. If you delete pages, it deleted, it gone, hilang lah. Kan. But if you delete collection, should be no problem.
Assalamualaikum.
Salam.
Saya cuma nak tanya, okay, because I have done this before in the last Bengkel. You mentioned just now there's supposed to be no layers once you delete it.
Tak apa, Dr. Anita.
There's still a layers.
Tak apa, nanti saya tengok.
Komponen tu dia dah ada the 4 components tu lah in the A2.2 tu lah.
So Doktor, you follow training from the Puan Asiah kan?
Yes.
Okay, tak apa. That one should be okay. Don't need to follow the thing that we did today.
We do today. Sebab kata supposed to be no layer tu yang dia macam banyak layer lagi ni.
Tak apa. Yang for those following the Puan Asiah punya training should be no problem. You just remain what she did. Should be no problem. Boleh.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. So any problem, everyone managed to do this? You have a collection by semester, a collection of philosophy, a collection of scholarship, and there will be 4 pages. So again, the thing that we did today, it look like complicated for today only. Okay, you don't need to do this kind of thing for the next semester. Okay, this kind of thing, moving everything around kan, only happen today sahaja. Okay. So what we need to do next, sekejap lagi kita check sorang-sorang. So what we need to do next, okay, we want to move this page here, this page here, this page move here, this page move here kan. So how can we do that? Okay, how can we do that? We need to go to this collection of by semester. We need to go to collection by semester. Can you see this 3 dot button? Click manage. Again, what we want to do now? Okay, we want to move everything, every single pages here into this collection. How can we do that? We need to click semester. This semester, click the manage button. And the 3 dot button, click manage. Now can you see this kind of pages appear? So previously, these pages belong to another collection. Collection of creativity, collection of overall, collection of improvement, collection of ceremonial. So since we already removed the collection, so the rumah untuk the collection of the house for each of the creativity, everything ni dah gone kan? So dia jadi gelandangan. So dia become independent pages. It's not belong to any collection. So now nak minta kebenaran, can I come into this collection? So we just select all, add pages. So they coming into this collection. So this collection, we need to arrange it. We need to rearrange it because the default setting is this alphabetical order. So what we need to do, we need to move it around. Okay. We start with overall strategy. Okay. Followed by creativity. Number 3 should be testimonial. I will share the arrangement. in the text box. Okay, so this is the arrangement. Right? Check box. Okay. Okay. So this is the arrangement. Okay. How can we arrange this all these pages? There are two ways. Can you see the arrow button? If you want to move it up, click the arrow button up. Right. If you want to move it down, down. Okay. Or what you can do, another choice is you just move it. Click and drag. Oh. It is overall strategy, testimonial should be number 3, impact number 4. Okay, this one is okay. Okay, so this is the correct sequence. The correct sequence start with strategy, then creativity, testimonial, and finally assurance of learning. The attainment of CLO. The attainment of CLO. Okay, once you manage to do that, click done. Okay, so this is the tidy version of our page and collection. So you have a collection by semester. For each semester, for this semester, you have 4 pages of strategy, creativity, testimonial, and your assurance of learning. This is our teaching and learning philosophy, 1 pages. This is our scholarship in teaching and learning, 1 pages. Okay, done. Okay. What we need to do next? Okay. What will happen next? What will happen next? What you need to do after this? We only need to okay, we only need to copy this collection, copy, duplicate, edit, new collection will appear here. And then you change the name. Okay. Copy again, another collection will be here. Another collection will be here. Okay. And so on and so forth. Okay.
But not yet, right? Not yet.
Okay, tapi jangan buat lagi lah. Tunggu dulu. Kita nak spot check dulu. Jangan laju sangat. Okay, volunteer. So now can I have a look at Dr. Nazli? 33 28 90. Dr. Nasran, sedap. Nasran. Okay. Prof, okay, Prof.
Well done, well done.
Okay, 1 sample good.
Alhamdulillah, thank you.
Okay, next. Tak. Susunan okay tak? Overall strategi, creativity, testimonial. Okay, good. Okay, next. Siapa lagi? 3, 4 semua.
1408, Dr. Izwan.
Ada.
Dr. Khadijah.
Kita punya wifi slow lah hari ni. Wifi. Okay.
Well done.
Okay. Sini.
Terima
Good.
kasih.
Right. Next. Boleh kita. 992.
1992 Dr.
992 dah tadi. Oh, saya tempat salah.
3375.
Okay, Dr.
Well
Okay.
done.
Alright. Dr. Anita, kejap tengok Dr. Anita punya tadi. Dr. Anita punya 3074. Yang ni dah pernah hadir training bro. Dia lain sikit lah. Right, so this, okay, you have post one, one.
So yang 02, 03, 04, 05 tu ada apa-apa tak? Kalau tak ada boleh delete lah.
Dr. Anita, this 0, mana dia? 02, you have
Saya
anything?
tengok balik.
Kejap saya tengok dulu.
Isi dalam tak ada apa.
Dah apa pun.
Tak ada boleh buang.
So now
Sebab
you
you
manage.
ada dalam ni.
Boleh
kan?
juga dalam buang. Sebab komponen yang 4 tu dah masuk dalam tu.
Oh, okay.
Done. Yang ni ada ni?
Adalah sempat masuk masa buat bengkel dulu. Tu je berhenti setakat tu.
So this one, teaching and learning philosophy ni, they have, I think over here dah ada.
Saya nampak macam serabut pula dalam tu. Sebab dia macam masih ada yang tak perlu ada.
Sabar Dr. Izwan. Dr. Izwan, yang you pegang tadi tu was a collection, that's correct. Yang above dia tu.
Okay. Okay, your philosophy dah get out from the collection.
Oh.
Tengok balik yang dekat dalam dia punya A202 tu ada tak nombor 1 the collection tu?
No, tak ada. No. Dia dah ini correct. Okay, tak apa saya tahu nak buat. Okay, yang ni. Okay, for those yang the default setting macam the earlier example should be no problem, but this one special treatment sikit lah, kita kena baiki sikit. Okay.
Maksudnya salah ni.
Tak salah, dia macam okay, what we do yang ni overall strategy ni kosongkan tadi kan.
Dia kan sepatutnya no layer kan tadi kata.
Tak apa, saya read je.
Okay.
Tak apa, sebab yang ni bagi mereka yang tak buat lagi bolehlah buat macam ni because you dah siap dah. So the default tu akan ada lah. So sekarang ni kita kena buang yang default tu lah.
Yang scholarship dia
jadi page. Boleh buang yang tu.
Tapi
Dia ada
dalam...
collection ke tak? Collection ada.
Okay.
So page tu boleh buang.
So this one can be deleted.
03.
Okay.
04.
Tiga ni, when kita delete tu dia dah collection tu. Okay.
So from here you will see lah, if you delete the collection, it becomes the pages, kan? Kalau you delete the page, you delete it forever lah. 05. Apa-apa tak? Putlah tu tulis apa-apa.
Okay, nothing. So this one example kan, this one is a page within a collection. So I delete the page within the collection. I delete this page. So once we delete the page,
okay.
Okay. This collection of teaching and learning improvement tadi dia no pages already. Okay. So now we delete collection dia.
Okay, delete collection.
01, 06.
Tapi one tu ada dua. One.
Tak apa. One ni
Itu
I will saya akan suruh dia masuk kat sini.
Okay.
Tadi.
Okay.
Okay. But this one,
Okay.
sekejap this one teaching and learning philosophy ni you have two pages.
Tak apalah, it's okay.
Tak apa, yang tu boleh buat lain lah.
Doesn't matter.
So yang ni tak ada. But
Tak
the
apa, nanti
second
saya
page
buat
you
lain.
have you have content kan? But the first page no content. So delete je first page ni.
Tapi isi tu nanti nak buat lain.
Yeah.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay.
Terribly
Thank you,
brilliant.
Dr. Izwan.
Okay, clear yang ni. So macam tu lah. So once you understand the concept of collection dengan pages, I think there should be no problem. Collection, pages should be in the collection. Once you delete the collection, the pages will be independent. Dia jadi macam scattered all within your e-portfolio tu. Not belong to any collection. Okay, so next apa lagi nak tengok? Okay, Dr. Zahir, 5, 6, 5, 6, 6, 8. Good, Dr. Great. Wow.
Well done.
Yeah, arrangement. Okay, yeah, okay. Right, Dr. Zahir, good. Thank you so much. Anyone else before we proceed to the next step?
Anyone wants to surrender and let us check?
Dr. Izwan, 5521. Saya tertinggal sekejap tadi. Macam mana dia boleh jadi 4 tu?
Okay,
Nak minta tolong ubah Sat bagi jadi 4 macam orang lain.
Patutnya kami suruh share. You kena share screen dan you buat kami guide.
Boleh. Can you share your screen at the time?
Boleh sekejap ya.
Okay.
Okey. Yang ni kan?
Betul.
Minta maaf tertinggal tadi.
Okay, semester semester okay. You create a semester. So now 01 is okay. Collection of 01. You have 06 collection of 06, which is okay.
Then the rest are all pages.
Okay,
Tinggal nak
all the
masuk
pages. Mana satu lagi pages ah? Can you
Bawah.
scroll down a little bit? Okay. So now what you need to do next? Okay, go to the first row, first box.
The course lah. You go to
The
your
course
course.
tu. Can you see the 3 dot over there?
Okey, yang ni.
Okay, manage. Click. Manage.
Yeah.
Okay, now that all pages, select all.
Add pages.
8 pages.
Susun.
Susun dia, correct sequence. Strategy should be added. Strategy. Yeah.
Betul ke ni? Okey. Creativity betul ya?
Betul. Bawah tu yang kena tukar lagi.
Yang ni.
Semuanya tu nombor 3. Okay.
Okey dah ya?
Done.
Done. Yeah.
Dah, you dapat dah you punya 4.
Oh, dapat
Well
dah.
done.
Okey, terima kasih.
Okay.
Tapi jangan duplicate lagi ya, belum selesai yang 4 tu.
Jangan duplicate lagi.
Okey, baik-baik.
Kita nak guna siapa punya pula. Can we move? Can we go to the next step? Guna siapa punya? Tak buat apa lagi. Oh, okay. Okay, this semester collection, okay. Doktor, apa tadi nama ni? Doktor Yusra Miza ada tak dalam ni?
Ya,
Are you here?
saya try dekat GLUP 2053 tu kan Dr. Izzuan. Bila saya buka manage, dia tak ada pilihan untuk saya klik macam Dr. Ain tadi nak
Sebab dia punya pages ni still belong to the collection of 02030405. So what you need to do, okay, boleh tak? Doktor share screen, can you share your screen?
Ya, boleh.
Okay.
Tapi dekat UUM e-portfolio tu lah.
Doktor go to the UUM logo. Back pun okay. Okay, click create. Okay, now we need to delete collection 02. Kita go to collection 02. Okay, more option. Okay, delete. Delete.
Pada highlight semua.
Okay, yes. Okay, now, okay, then you go to 03.
Delete.
Delete juga ya.
03 delete.
Bila kita delete ni, kita nak tukar collection tu kepada pages. Zero four,
ya.
Delete juga lah.
04 delete.
Ketinggalan sikit pergi toilet ni. Okay.
05.
Yeah, 05. Okay, now Doctor, you can do what the thing that Dr. Ain did before.
Okay. Oh, right.
Select all je. Okay. Ataupun you can always drag. Okay, arrange sequence, the correct sequence.
Overall strategy tu atas sekali. Bawa dia sampai ke atas. Lagi sekali.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay, done.
Terima kasih banyak.
Okay. Next, ikut. We sample for people dah lah.
Ya.
Okay. Okay, next will be this one, this one. Okay. I'm using Dr. Yus Ramiza punya example. Okay, sebab dia lebih bagus. Okay. So now what we have now for this collection of semester, you will have 4 pages: overall strategy, followed by creativity, testimonial, and finally you have the teaching and learning improvement and professional development. Okay, UEMIT prepare this kind of template. This is a new template coming from OB system. UMIT create a page, this kind of page. So what we want to do now, this page, we will copy this page and put it here. Instead of having only 4 pages, so now we will have another pages coming from UMIT template, this template. So now instead of only have 4 pages, there will be 5 pages. How can we do that? We need to copy this. We need to copy this page into this collection. Can everyone click this link? I will share the link in the chat box. Okay, I share the link in the chat. I share the link in the chat box. For those who are using another devices, I share this link in the gold member. Can I share in the gold member? Nanti gold member share with the faculty member.
Gold member for SOL?
Dr. Harlida.
Siapa?
Dr. Harlida.
Dr. Halida ada dalam ni?
Dr. Halida dia cuti.
Oh, okay. Dapat make sure dia...
Rasanya dia ada kot.
Dia ada. Takut dia on ni lah. On the way. Nanti share.
Saya share. Dia guna 2 device.
Okay, Dr. Tati dah share dalam SOL group.
Dr. Izwan.
Ya.
Saya daripada SLCP, saya tumpang session ni. Macam mana saya nak ambil link tu?
Oh, nak ambil link ni ke?
Ya.
Masuk dalam chat lah. Masuk dalam chat, Dr. Izwan.
Chat ada. Can you get from the chat box?
18 AM.
Ni chat box. Okay, can everyone open the link? Boleh tak open the link tu?
Boleh.
Okay, so now once you open the link, okay, once you open the link, so this new page will appear. Okay, what we want to, okay, this page created by Point Asia, UMIT. Right, so this is the page. This is the CQI page. Okay. Again, what we want to do, we will move this page created by Point Asia. We will move this page into our collection. We will move this page into our own collection. So this collection number 4, this collection by semester. So macam mana nak buat? How can we do that? Can everyone see? Can everyone go to the on your right hand side? Okay, on your right hand side, can you see this 3 dot button? Okay, click that 3 dot button, copy. Click that 3 dot button, click copy. Okay, I put the instruction here, click copy, then paste, then okay, click copy, paste. Okay, once you copy, it take copy 1 block and 0 artifact from CQI. Everything is copied. Scroll down, save. Okay, copy, paste, save. So there you go. So this will be the collection, the new pages coming, the new page coming into your e-teaching portfolio. Okay. So once you manage to do, come until this step, so what you need to do, can you see this button, return to page and collection? Click return to page and collection. Click return to page and collection. Okay, see now, this is the new page coming. So this is the new page coming. Unfortunately, this page not belong to any collection. This stand-alone page because we only copy a stand-alone page. So what we need to do next,
kejap laju sangat.
Okay, sekali lagi. Ya, sekali lagi.
Macam mana nak return tadi?
Ya, nak return tu dia tak keluar.
Nak return tadi apa lepas view PDF file tu?
Okay, once you view PDF file on your right hand side, nampak tak dekat right hand side tu ada four option kan?
Ya.
4 icons, yang icon yang last.
The last icon tu macam arrow, ada macam ni kan?
Okay.
Yeah, click this arrow, this thing.
Okay,
That one. Okay, I share in my chat box. Can you see that kind of icon? Okay, click that one, is coming to this page kan?
Ya, betul.
Right. Now macam yang the same step that we apply to Dr. Ain, Dr. Yus tadi kan. So what you need to do, go to this semester kan, because since this page is not belong to any collection, so we need to instruct this platform to extract, to copy this thing into the collection. So click manage. Now can you see this page? Click add page. So now you have 1 semester, 1 course, 1 group, 5 pages. So you have 5 pages. 5 pages.
Dr. Muhriz tanya tu kedudukan page baru tang mana first page?
Dia duduk kat bawah sekali. Ada suara. Okay, once we manage to do this, kita rehat 5 minit, 10 minit, 5 minit lah. Kita continue around 11:30.
Dr. Izwan nak minta repeat step tadi boleh tak?
Doktor share screen. Okay, Doktor share screen.
So CQI tu duduk last kali lah kan? Alright.
For those yang dah settle, dah dapat dah yang 5 muka surat tu, boleh rehat lah Sat. We will do the chat saja.
Okay, this one. Okay, this one almost there. Okay, can you go to the semester, click option, manage.
Add page saja.
Yeah. So, select.
Tadi tak miss tadi.
Klik dulu. So dia kena bagi
checkbox. Checkbox.
Kena tick dulu.
The checkbox tu.
Okay, sekejap.
Okay.
Kena klik kat kotak atas tu, Doktor. Klik yang tulis CQI tu.
Yang kecil tu, yang kecil tu.
Sorry. Okay, alright.
Okay.
Right.
Permis,
Now
please, sorry.
okay, coming. Okay, now
Done.
click done. Okay.
Okay, siapa yang dah sampai tahap tu boleh pergi rehatkan sekejap sementara kami spot check.
Dr. Izwan, saya perlukan bantuan sebab tadi saya duk set up kelas untuk anak saya. Lepas kepada kita copy yang daripada point Asia tu. Dekat situ.
Dr. share screen.
Sekejap ya.
Boleh? Ya.
Yang ni, nampak tak yang saya share ni, Doktor?
Okay, nampak. Okay, Doktor klik 3 dot button, copy. Ya, copy. Okay, copy page.
Page, okay, buat dah kat sini. Okay, keluar macam ni. Kemudian?
Okay, scroll down.
Right, okay, so stop kat sini. Okay, scroll down.
Save.
Okay, save. Alright, save.
Okay, so now it's saved lah. It's now saved into your teaching portfolio. You can see this icon number the last icon on your right hand side. There are 4 icon kan? Okay, click the last icon. Back to option. Back to return to page and collection. Yeah.
Alright, sini.
Okay,
dah masuk dah tu macam tu lah.
Tak masuk lagi.
Tu dah buat dah tadi ni. Tu ada 2 CQI dah.
Okay. Now scroll down. Okay, go to semester. Go to the semester that you create before.
Okay, this one.
Okay, click triple dot option. Ya, manage. Ambil satu.
Satu je lah kan?
Ambil satu je. Ya.
Satu.
Okay, done. Thank you.
Scroll down.
Okay.
Kan dia dah belong to the last page kan? Last sequence. Okay, click done.
Done. Kena klik done.
Ya.
Masuk
Okay, now yang extra CQI tadi tu Dr. delete. Can you delete the CQI second box tu? Delete because
yang ni kah? Kan?
No. The first row, second box.
This one.
Yeah.
Ini delete je lah kan?
Delete.
Right.
Kan tu ada lagi banyak tu 05 tak settle lagi tu. 05, 04.
Sebab apa jadi macam ni ya? Tadi tak ada macam ni masa.
Yang ni ada tulis apa-apa ke? Tolong tengok Ustaz. Dia still collection ni. Kita tak remove collection lagi ni.
Can you click dekat semester group tu, GLUP tu, number 5 tu. 5 pages tu, click 5 pages. Ya. Okay.
Okay, tapi
dah pernah tulis tak sebelum ni?
Tak ikut rasanya. Hari tu pernah ikut sekerat hari tu pernah ikut juga tapi mungkin
tak tulis apa lagi. Tak apalah, kita delete je lah. 05 tu.
Delete je.
Right click. Okay, delete. Jangan dia tengah pusing. Ya. Okay. Okay, scroll down lagi. Okay, scroll up balik. Scroll up 01, 06. Okay, that one can be deleted. Sama lah.
Yang ni boleh delete kot, no?
Ya. Kenapa dia kena sikit? Okay, ya.
Oh, dia ni.
Ya. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, selesai.
Alhamdulillah.
Oh, dah start semula ke?
Belum.
Tak, belum. Sabar. Dah. Yang ni kami check yang mana-mana yang hak lain-lain je.
Okay, thank you, Prof.
Saya pun perlukan bantuan juga.
Dr. share screen.
Okey, kejap. Sorry. Mana saya punya ni hilang.
Doktor punya masalah apa?
Sekejap.
Macam doktor klinik pula Dr. Izwan tu.
Macam orang datang jumpa doktor kan.
Share.
Okey, doktor klik dekat logo UEM tu, UEM logo.
Sekejap. Yang UM, okey, yang e-portfolio tu dah ada. Saya nak share.
Share Google Chrome pun okey.
Yang Google Chrome.
Google Chrome, doktor share Google Chrome.
Okey.
Okay, doktor, can you click UEM logo? UEM e-portfolio logo tu, top right, top left. Okay, scroll down, click create. Kita nak tengok slide.
Okay.
Oh, CQI tak masuk lagi. Can you click the number 4 tu?
Ini. Right.
Overall strategy, activity, testing. Okay, so now kita nak create a new CQI page. Can you click, can you open the CQI link tadi tu yang pages coming, the share link dalam chat box tu?
Yang 1141 tu, yang ada CQI tu. Yang tadi you were there, the page that you got just now.
Okay, kejap.
It's just that you have to do all over again lah kot. I mean, just to click benda Allah tu je lah.
Sorry.
Itu kot.
Sebenarnya.
Klik yang tu, okay. Okay, click 3 dot on your right hand side.
Yang ni.
Ya, copy.
Page.
Page.
Okay.
Scroll down. Save.
Save.
Okay.
Okay, pick at the last icon.
Go to, yeah.
There
Okay,
you
now
are.
the CQI page tu is there kan? So go to the semester, click option.
More
option. No, semester by semester.
Macam mana?
Course tu, okay, dekat sebelah number 4 tu, ya. Manage. Okay, tick the small box over there. Add page.
Done. Turun bawah. There you are. Well done.
Okay, thank you very much. Terima kasih.
Ni nak benda. Okay, dah rehat dah semua.
Saya tanya.
Dr. Izwan.
Ya.
Saya pun perlukan bantuan untuk tunggu turn tadi sebab saya punya CQI dia keep processing tak habis dari tadi. Dia tak mau bergerak.
Ya, share screen.
Share screen Sakna.
Susah tu nak jawab.
Share screen.
Doktor kat klinik nak kena tengok apa dia masalah sebelum dia nak bantu.
Saya tak tekan apa Jadi hilang pula dah.
Pendek.
Saya tak boleh nak. Macam mana?
Okay.
Okay. Yang ni ke? Ni dia jadi processing ni. Dari tadi lagi yang masa mula-mula doktor bagi instruction tu kan, saya tekan tu dia macam ni. Dia macam hang.
Cuba doktor pergi dekat logo UEM.
Logo ni ke doktor?
Klik logo UEM tu. Okay, go back to create. Tu dah masuk dah.
Masuk dah.
Dah, sebelah kiri tu.
Oh, tapi tadi dia just ni je lah, dia tak.
Dia mungkin tak tahu saya. Go back to the semester. Option. Beside number 4 tu.
Ni, yang ni.
No. A tu, okay, that semester kan. Bottom tu, okay, ada 3 dot.
Okay.
Okay, manage.
Dan ke?
Tak, select dulu.
Select dulu.
Sorry. Okay.
Add pages.
Add pages.
Okay.
Baru done.
Done. Okay. Good. Okay, can we start do the writing?
Okay, saya boleh stop ya. Sudah done kan kita, saya boleh stop ya.
Ya, saya dah stop kan.
Dr. Izzuan, Assalamualaikum Dr. Izzuan.
Waalaikumsalam.
Dr. Izzuan, saya duk tengok ada yang kawan-kawan tulis A201, A211. Benda tu matter tak ataupun tak apa je? Saya rasa A202 ke kan macam mana?
Ya, untuk penilaian untuk penilaian 2021 kita kena buat semester 201 A202 dan 203 sahaja. 201 ni tak perlu buat lagi. Sebab semester pun belum bermula kan, dan kita reflection pun tak boleh buat lagi.
Tadi ada yang buat 201 pun kena ubah lah kot kan?
Update lah nanti. Okay. Kalau sebab the new kita dah beri discount dah dapat discount from the management to only start from 202 until 203 sahaja kan. So 201 tu tak payah buat lah.
Okay.
Boleh update lah nanti. Dr. Yus pun ni sama juga. So instead of A211 ni mesti you still remember last semester what subject? Ke tak ingat dah?
Ya.
Kena bubuh. Assalamualaikum. Kena bubuh dua-dua ke? 202 dengan 203 sebab 203 tu ada 45 orang je mengajar.
Ya.
Taklah, maksudnya kalau you mengajar 203, you bubuh lah. Kalau you tak mengajar 202 sajalah.
Maknanya yang mengajar dua-dua tu kena bubuh dua-dua.
Correct.
Ya, tapi belum saya tak tunjuk lagi macam mana nak buat.
Ya, relax. Ni baru konsep.
Okay. Saya ambil doktor 349. Okay. Okay, I'm using this example. Okay, let's say for example you already so this is the correct bukan correct lah. This is the way that instructed by the pendaftar. So we need to have philosophy, we need to have the scholarship in teaching, learning, teaching, supervision and evaluation, and then there will be a collection of semester. For each semester there will be 5 pages, 5 components that we need to write related to our courses, which are the strategi, inovasi, strategi, innovation, testimonial and assurance of learning. For the last page though, assurance of learning, there will be 2 pages. And the additional one is the CPI coming from the UMIT. Okay, now you want to do the writing. You want to start write something on your e-portfolio platform. So what we need to do, let's say for example, we want to start with the philosophy. I just click the philosophy and now this is the page for philosophy, teaching and learning philosophy. Okay, down here there will be a comment box kan. Okay, this is not the place where, this is not the place you need to do the writing. This is not the correct place. Do not put your writing here. So this comment box, the purpose of this comment box is for those, if you have visitor coming to your e-teaching portfolio, then they want to make some comment. So this is the place where people make comment toward your e-teaching portfolio, toward your content. So this is the place. Okay. To start write something on your e-teaching portfolio, can you see the pencil here? Nampak tak pencil? This pencil and this pencil. Okay, click that pencil. Click pencil. Okay, click pencil. So once you click the pencil, this page will appear. Okay. Once you add this page, can you see this plus button? This plus button, click plus button. Okay. The purpose of this plus button, if you still remember your our Moodle platform in our UEMOL, in our UEMOL, we have that kind, the thing we call it as turn editing on, turn editing off. Okay. So once you click turn editing on, there will be a lot there will be several blocks available within our Moodle. For example, turnitin block, assignment block, quiz block, announcement block, forum block. There are many blocks in our UEM Moodle platform. In our Mahara platform, if you click this plus button, click plus button. Okay, so now this is where you want to put the block, top or bottom. Okay. Not to worry really much on this the position, because later on you can always rearrange the location, the position of your block too. Okay, let's say we start with the position at the on the top. I click add. And then there will be, okay, if you have a look at this content type, click show more. Okay, this is the block available within our Mahara platform. Okay, you can have tag, you can have image, you can have social media, you can have external media using iframe, or you want to integrate your Mahara platform with your YouTube. That also can be done. If you want to integrate it with Google Drive or Google Sheet, Google Doc, you can use this platform. Yeah, you can use this block, Google Ad block. Yeah, there are a lot of block available within our Mahara platform. Within our Mahara platform. The simple one, the easiest one is you just use the text block. Okay, let's say for this example, I want to use the text block. I click text. Okay, once you click text, so this one will be falsafah saya. Falsafah pengajaran saya. Okay. This is the block title, and then this is the place where you can do the writing. Macam Dr. Nazli punya, saya tulis je lah falsafah. Nanti Dr. bacalah falsafah pengajaran saya ialah untuk manusiakan untuk memanusiakan macam Dr. Nazli. Okay, contohlah. So this is my philosophy. So if you familiar with the migrant kan, so migrant can always drag, drop, okay, drag, drop lah. Okay, scroll up, scroll down, minimize, maximize. Okay, let's say for example, okay, you can click this arrow down button to make your writings more better. For example, I put it in the middle, align the middle, center, and then let's say for example Muhammad Nusia kan ni, I want to put it in bold, and then let's say for example I want to create a table, yeah, will be our table, my table. So let's say so once you're done with that, once you complete all the writing for your philosophy, click save. Okay, so there you go. So this is our philosophy.
Can we combine between text, image, folder?
Yeah. Boleh.
Oh, okay, alright. Thank you.
Within a text, let's say for example this is within this tag kan. You want to add image within this tag pun okay. So let's say for example you want to add image within this text block. Okay. Okay, so there you go. So this is my picture in my text block. And I click save. Okay, so there you go. Or let's say for example, instead of having a picture in one block, or else what you can do, you can click this block by a plus symbol, add my picture, image. In this one, search for new image. Okay. See. Okay, this is the new robot coming. Now, okay, even though we choose position bottom or position top, once the block is there, we can always rearrange it based on our requirement. So this is one example. I put it on my right hand side. Then so once you satisfy with the content, what you need to do, click display page. So when you click display page, so this will be our content. Okay, now at the bottom here will be a place where the visitor can give comment. If you allow your e-teaching portfolio for public, if you not allow it for public, so nobody can do the comment. Okay, okay, done.
Now if you share to your dean can put the comments lah.
Okay. Dean boleh comment.
Will the comments be visible? The visitor mai ke website kita ke nanti?
Visible kalau kita share dengan public lah. If we make, if we make it private for the dean only, so the comment will appear toward the dean je. Orang ni tak ada.
Dengan you je lah.
Jadi tak macam komen kan, sebab komen dengan dekan je.
So kalau kita buat public, so sebaiknya komen daripada dekan tu kena PM tepi lah kot, no?
Ya.
Kata je lah, tak sebenarnya dekan. Tak ada masalah dekan nak pergi berbual 45 orang. Komen kan, I'm saying. Because if you only share it with your dean, there's only one person who can look at your portfolio. You will not get the comments from public.
Okay. Yeah, that so for this session, for this part, I won't show much because all these things coming from our own creativity. You can always search many users from our friend from many faculty in UEM. Let's say you want to get some idea how to do the writing, then go for it, should be no problem. But again, for this kind of blog, we hope that by, I don't know, maybe starting from next year, we would like to identify several of our friends who are capable to do not only the text and the image blog. So we're looking forward someone who can come in front to share with us how to use, for example, HTML, how to use the comment, how to use many more others blog for us to learn how to use social media, for example, how to use external media and many more. Okay. So, but for this time around, what we need to do, at least we have some text and image as the evidence for our reflection for each of the courses, for each of the component. Okay. Once you're done with that, you can always click this button.
Dr. Izwan, nak edit, let's say lah kita dah save and then somehow salah eja ke apa ke?
Boleh. Salah eja kan? Okay, if you salah eja, what you need to do, click pencil. Okay, click pencil. Okay, can you see this? Once you click your pencil, this placeholder or this block, I don't know what you call it. Apa? Dekat Simpa dia panggil apa? Lupa dah. Mesin bergigi. Okay, this
Setting kita tekan setting.
This configure block. You click the configure block. Let's see this one. Click the configure block. Then it's coming back to the original version of our writing. So let's say for example this one memanusiakan pelajar saya dan kawan-kawan. Contoh kan. Nak tambah kan? Just add the new sentence, the new word, and then I click save. There you go. A new content coming.
Dr. Izwan, can you show again how I share my page with my dean, please?
It's that part is not. I will share that one. Maybe around kejap lagi lah. 12 o'clock. 15 past 12. The sharing part. Can you wait a little bit?
Okay, thank you. Yes, sure. I'm waiting.
Okay. Thank you. Oh, laju ni. Okay. So once you're done with that, once we complete all the information, let's say for example, okay. So the example that I give earlier is you put the content within the first component, within the first component 01. The same idea what you can do do the same thing for each of your semester. For each of the semester, let's say you want to do some reflection toward your teaching and learning supervision. So what you need to do, click pencil, click plus symbol, add a new block. And this one maybe my strategy.
Dr. Izan, maksudnya untuk setiap page tu sama je dia punya cara untuk buat kan? Sama je lah kan?
Sama je. Once you know how to do the first page, and then the following page should be I hope that it should be no problem. Okay, my strategy saya okay, see. So there you go. So this is a strategy. Then once you put the writing here, and then you can put one evidence. You want to put a picture of your strategy during that classroom. So maybe the picture is, so normally what we did, every semester, at the end of the semester, we always screen capture our WebEx session with our student, and we put it in our Facebook, for example. So instead of having it on our Facebook, the same thing, you put the page, you put that screen capture in our WebEx session tu, you put it here, and then make some reflection on your strategy. Then you got the point. You got the KPI mark for that picture. So instead of having it in our Facebook, no KPI mark, but this time around you put it here, you got the mark for the KPI. Okay, go back to the this display page. Okay, so this is my strategy. This is the comment part. You can do it for every pages, every page, page number 1, and then you can go to page number 2, and then you need to do the writing. So what I did before, in my case, at the end of the semester, for example 2 or 3, once the result published by the SCA, and then the ECVAS qualitative comment available in our portal, I spend around 1 day, half day to do the reflection toward my courses, or else we will forgot. Kan, kalau buat lambat reflection tu nanti kita terlupa. Spend half day to do the writing. One picture for evidence, one text, one evidence. One text, one evidence. That should be okay, because the evaluation is not from the UTLC. UTLC is not the PTJ who are going to evaluate your teaching portfolio. The evaluation will be based on the dean. If the dean think that your portfolio is good enough, is enough to give the mark, then you get the mark. So then, so the marks will be decided by the dean or a team coming from the SOL members to do the evaluation. In my case, my portfolio will be evaluated by my dean, Dr. Kamal, and if he's satisfied with my reflection, and then I hope that I can get the mark lah. But the most important thing is your reflection. Even though you can put many picture, but the most important thing is to have a reflection about our courses for that semester. Okay, done. Okay, we're not going to proceed more because for the writing part, because that is based on your creativity, based on your idea, based on your information, evidence from your own teaching practices, kan? Okay, next step. How can we copy? Let's say we already complete this one. Everything is there. Component 1 until component 5 is complete. We want to copy everything. We want to copy this collection, create a new collection here. Okay. So how can we do that? Macam mana nak buat copy collection? Everyone ready? Okay. Can I proceed?
Not yet.
Tengah menulis lagi.
Saya nak pergi dekat page tu balik.
Go to UEM logo.
Okay.
Click create. Go to UEM logo.
Okay.
The root node, macam mana dia panggil kalau
rule
node? Bukan root, dia panggil the
rule of thumb.
The default landing page. The default page will be UEM portal. This logo. The default page will be UEM logo. Once you let's say for example you've been you went somewhere and you don't know how to get back to the first page, you can always click the UEM logo. Click create.
Dr. Izwan, satu soalan sebelum pergi kepada sharing tu.
Create, copy doktor, copy. Tak,
nak tanya ni je. Arrangement tu dia ada peraturan ke? Sebab saya tengok macam-macam pesen ada. Macam kursus dulu, dashboard.
Okay. That faham.
Di mana
okay.
betul?
Dia tak ada mana betul. Dia based on the sort by. Dia based on sort by. If we choose sort by last modify, So the latest will be the first box. Let's change it. Alphabetical order. Search. Now change alphabetical order.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, alphabetical order. Okay, so now how can we copy it? Copy, duplicate.
Assalamualaikum. Another thing I realized, however arrangement that we have in the pages on collection, but in the e-portfolio later on, it will be arranged alphabetically. So that's why number 1 comes first, and then 06, and then the semesters. Okay, thank you.
Betul. Yeah. Okay, so now how can we copy everything? Every single page in this collection will be copied, including the block within that component also will be copied. Everything within that single page, within that collection. Okay, how to copy? Can everyone go to this copy box? Copy box. Okay, ni this one. Can you see this copy? Okay, this copy kenapa dia kalau biru? Okay, can you see this copy? Right? Okay. Okay, click copy. Scroll down. Okay, once you click copy, scroll down. Can you see the one and only collection by semester that you create before? Ada satu collection sahaja kan? This only the one and only the collection by semester. Okay, on your right hand side, can you see the copy collection, copy page? Okay, what does it mean? Copy paste referring to you are going to copy only one page only. One page within that collection. If you click copy collection, all the page within that collection will be copied. Okay, let's click this one, copy collection. Okay, can you see this one? Tick copied 5 pages. Okay, because the previous collection have 5 pages. 2 block, because we already create 2 block, and 0 artifact from A to O3, GMUP 5014_A. Okay, Dr. Nazli, another subject that you teach last semester?
Doktor boleh tulis DC je, tukar DC je.
Okay, DC, okay, and then can you see at the end of the collection name you have V.2. V.2 means a copied version. A copied version kan, macam if you copy something from a folder kan, copy macam tu. I just delete this one. Okay, DC 203 GMUP 5014_A, a collection of teaching and linearity for legal research methodology semester DC 203. Yeah. Okay, change the information about the collection name and the collection description. Click next. Okay, everything is there. Can however, the new collection will be you can see this one. You have V.2 because this is version number 2. V.2 it's not version number 2. It's a copy version. Okay, V2.
Dr. Izwan laju.
Dekat mana tertinggal?
Tertinggal baru dekat edit yang apa collection name, collection description tu.
Okay. Kita balik. Okay. So this is the new name for the new semester.
Saya macam lost. Okay, Dr. Izwan. Yang ni kalau kita ada dua kursus macam Sintuk KL. Kalau ada 2 kursus yang A, like let's say A202, kursus yang berbeza, kita boleh buat yang sama.
Sama je.
Maksudnya.
Ini lah template untuk kita nak
sebab the fokus. Okay, so kalau ada 3 kursus, 3 lah dia buat macam tu. Okay.
Cuma yang penting adalah once kita copy, duplicate, satu ayat penting. Kita kena edit the content tu. Kalau tidak nanti macam they can tengok every collection is there, tapi tengok semua sama je. It's not correct lah. So what we need to do, copy collection, duplicate, and then let's say for example you have two different group. So it's supposed to be 2 different testimonial, 2 different assurance of learning, 2 different strategy, 2 different innovation, maybe. Okay. But I don't know, maybe the innovation most likely will be the same innovation, the same creativity. If we have the same, I don't know, it depends on the lecturer lah. Yeah, that might be supposed to be depend on the lecturer. Okay, ada banyak komen dalam chat.
Okay, bila kita dah edit tu, yang
Scroll
last
down,
step yang tertinggal.
Okay, click next.
Okay.
Okay, click next. Can you see every single pages within that previous collection will be copied into the new collection. Let's imagine you already have many blocks within that collection, kan? So everything will be there. Finally, you need to click done.
Dr. Izwan, adakah tu bermakna kalau pada semester yang sama tapi kita ajar 2 subjek yang berlainan, tapi yang dalam kolom yang pages already in collection tu content dia sama lah ya?
Ya, sama.
Okay. Terima kasih.
Sebab tu saya kata bila content macam ni, once kita click done, we as a lecturer yang tahu sebenarnya kita copy benda yang sama, kan? Cuma kita kena kemas kini for each of single pages within the collection, kita kena update accordingly. Kan? Kita kena update accordingly lah sebab yelah, kalau tidak macam kita copy
According
paste.
to subjek yang kita ajar tu lah kan, yang kalau beza lah, kalau sama maknanya sama lah kan.
Sama tapi testimonial dengan assurance of learning should be different lah sebab biasanya kadang-kadang kita
Group yang berbeza lah. Kalau kata macam Dr. Nazli ada DC, ada A. So faham. Maknanya dia datang daripada testimonial, datang daripada group yang berbeza.
Ya, dan CQI pun berbeza lah sebab student yang berbeza.
Okay.
Ya, Dr. Muhriz kalau same subject, okay. Alright.
Ya.
You mengajar kursus yang sama, ada 3 group, you kena ada 3 collection.
Sebab this our e-teaching portfolio is a way for us to answer the COPA document area 7, which is the continuous quality improvement. What happened now? We always we didn't do the area 7, which is the CQI for the course improvement. So now, once we have the e-teaching portfolio platform, so component number 4 and number 5 will be the place where we can write something to mention about how we are going to improve our teaching, how we reflect our teaching for that subject, for that semester. And then by having that kind of information, by having that kind of evidence during curriculum review, you can have this kind of information to improve our program, for example. So this because currently we don't have any places. We write something related to improvement of our courses to improve our program later on. Right. So once we're done with everything, so this will be the new page and collection for our e-teaching portfolio. So there will be a lot of collection, but for this semester, for this year of evaluation for 2021, we only need to have A203 and A202 sahaja. Only that semester. A211, no need to do yet because A211 we need to do the reflection for A211 next year, February next year. So please do not do that yet. We only focus for this by the end. The submission is by the end of this year, 31st of December. So try to complete A202 and 203 sahaja lah. That two semester. Okay, then the final session will be how to share with our dean how to share with the dean.
Dr. Izzuan,
Yeah.
before we move to share tu, tadi once kita copy, setiap pages tu dia akan keluar V2, V.2 kan. So yang tu tak perlu, no need for us to edit.
Boleh. Kalau nak edit, okay, if you want to edit the V2 everything tu, what you can do, go to the new semester that we create. Let's say for example this one kan, this one ada V2 tu. Dia a bit annoying lah kalau macam kenapa ada V2 kan macam tu. What we can do, click that pages, click that page. Okay, click that. Now can you see the V2 here?
Yeah.
Okay, what we need to do, click pencil. Click gigi-gigi ni, apa the block setting. The setting block ni, the setting icon. Okay. Can you see this one? Page title. Delete the page title. V2. Boleh?
Nak edit pun tak ada masalah apa kan?
Tak ada masalah. Okay je. Semuanya macam tak cantik kan?
Yalah.
Dia tak cantik.
For myself, I think I would advise myself to delete the V2, V3. Otherwise, later on it will be V10, and people will know that it's a copy and paste. Correct? So probably I will advise myself to rename.
You can also delete the V2, V3, and V10 and still copy paste. So as long as you are clear about your niat, whether you have the V2 or V10 doesn't matter. That's not important. The important is the content that's inside it.
Thank you, Prof.
Okay, yeah. Okay, last session. How can we share with our e-portfolio with our dean? Okay, can everyone go back to the these three box? Can everyone go to these three box? Create, share dengan engage. Siapa yang tadi? Dr. Zahurul. Okay, so now this is the session. How can we share with our dean?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay,
Thank you.
yeah. Click share. Click share box. Click share. Okay, once you click share, this page will appear. The new page coming. Okay. Share by me. Can you see this one? Selection name, access list, edit access, and secret URL. Okay. Default setting. Every single pages, every single collection is private. Private for you only. And dia ada this padlock. You have this padlock. In order to share with your dean, okay, click the padlock. Click the padlock. Okay. So once you click the padlock, this page will appear. Click collection 01. Put your cursor at the end of the tab tu. Put your cursor at the end here. A list down button, a list down menu will appear. So we share 01. We share 02. Okay, select je. Share A203. Share 203. Again. So this is your default setting. Click edit access. Click here. Okay. Scholarship 01, A203, DC203. Okay. Now can you see this share with? Share with ni. Okay. Share with. Click share with user. If you choose share with public, your e-portfolio will be available publicly. The whole holders, whoever have the internet connection, have the browser, can access your e-portfolio. But now what we need to do, the compulsory part is to share with your dean. Click user, dean. Dr. Rohana. Dean ID staff ID for dean, siapa tahu?
14-11.
Dean still ada dalam ni.
Nombor ni sama dengan nombor penasihat bagi untuk page CQI.
Oh, hebat tak?
Okay, that once you
Pasal apa Dr. Izwan? Yang tu pun yang apa?
tak ada apa tu. Dia unique ID, dia random ID generated kan. But tak sangka pula sama. Okay, search your DIN ID 1411. Okay, so when you share user with the DIN, click save. Okay, now your e-portfolio, your EUM e-portfolio can now be your DIN can access your e-portfolio, every single collection, every single page within the collection, and every single block within your collection, within your pages can be accessed by your DIN.
Ni kira Din boleh tengok dalam kerja-kerja kami.
Boleh.
Boleh dah,
But
Dr. Izwan, boleh dah.
Tak boleh dah.
You kena bagi ID you dulu.
Dr. Izwan.
Okay, so yeah.
Minta tolong sikit lah. Saya nak kena search for my DIN, Prof Syukri.
Prof Syukri nombor staff dia berapa
Prof Syukri tak ada SLCP. Kita bagi Hisham.
Dia bagi dekat timbalan dekan Dr. Hisham.
Hisham.
Kejap saya cari nombor staff. Prof Syukri dia tak pernah login lagi. Bawi boleh share Dr. Hisham tak? Ke tak ada Bawi ada tak? I cannot login portal lah.
Dr. Izwan, saya Najah, saya nak tanya, kan tadi Dr. Izwan cakap yang markah akan ada dekat reflection. Betul ke saya dengar tadi?
Bukan markah. It's not the marks lah. Reflection tu the most important thing why we need to do e-portfolio because we need to do reflection.
Okay, reflection tu akan duduk dekat page mana? Kan kita ada 5 page tu kan? Yang tu kita nak buat kat mana?
The whole pages tu should be a reflection of your e-portfolio. A reflection about our strategy, a reflection about our innovation, a reflection about the testimonial.
So every 5 pages tu kena ada reflection, then it is considered as to be macam memenuhi objektif dia lah kiranya.
Ya.
Ya, memenuhi objektif portfolio.
Okay, so yang kedua saya nak tanya yang share tu kan. Share je komponen yang perlu di-share adalah teaching, philosophy, scholarship dengan subjek-subjek yang kita mengajar dalam 202.
202, 203.
202 and 203. Okay, faham. Thank you.
Saya tak jumpa lah nombor timbalan dekan SLCP sebab I cannot login into portal now. Portal ada problem lah. Error 1
Soalan, apabila kita share dengan dekan, ada saya tertinggal tadi, adakah kita kena tukar role dia tu, no special role ataupun tak payah pindah apa-apa?
Tak perlu apa-apa pun.
Alright,
Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Okay, so this is
Maksudnya kita share ni once saja, and then every time kita fill in the information tu, Dean can access straight away lah.
Boleh. Betul.
Yes.
Dia share sekali je.
Alright.
Once bila kita update everything, dia memang auto. Dia kan akan tengok je lah. Kita tambah apa hari ni, dia tambah apa esok kan. Apa aja. Okay, another step.
Dr. Izwan, soalan. Sekejap. Katalah saya tak mau, sekarang saya dah share dengan saya lah kan. Dah share dengan Dean. Let's say saya dah edit, tak mau bagi Dean tengok lagi apa benda yang saya buat sekarang. So kita boleh edit access ke?
Doktor buang lah.
Buang lah. Orang dah surprise sikit. Kan dia nampak apa saya buat dulu.
Ya, soalan ni saya suka. Soalan ni saya suka Dr. Azri.
Dari
lagi satu.
Dean pun tak ada masalah nak tengok lah ni. Dia nak tunggu sampai Disember kot.
Itulah pasal. Maknanya mereka submit tu nanti maknanya saya tengok hujung tahun je lah kan. So kalau ni SEM ni, maknanya tahun depan jadi berapa pula tu lah, 211, 221 ke apa tu, Yang tu mereka kena masukkan balik ke ataupun akses ni sudah terbuka untuk saya? Kalau saya jadi dekan tahun depan lah kan?
Kalau masa tahun depan. Ya, kalau next year kan, once not for now the collection tu only sampai 203 and A203, A202. So let's say for example next year kan dah dapat A211 kan, kita kena share pula the folder for 201 pula, 211.
Okay, faham.
Dia share by collection, Okay, tetapi what we are doing right now adalah, so once you share the access link ni, the DIN to access your e-portfolio, another important step we need to do, can everyone click at your name on your right hand side of your e-portfolio tu. Okay. If you click your name here, this link will appear. So this is your unique link for your e-portfolio. E-portfolio view PHP underscore ecosign 1015. So this is the link that you need to share with your gold member for evaluation purposes, or we are currently doing data integration with our portal. What will happen next? If you logging into our portal, there will be an icon, e-portfolio icon. Click the e-portfolio icon, copy and paste this link, submit. Once you do the submission, then will be notified that you already share your e-portfolio. This link. This is a unique link for your e-portfolio. But for now, that facility is not available in our portal yet. We hope that by end of this year that kind of system is available. You can imagine our request for cuti rehat kan. Sama, the same concept. You apply and then submit, and the DIN will be notified, and dia akan respond lah. The DIN will respond through the email ataupun through the system, yes, no, accept. Okay. So this is the link, that the unique link for each of us. Macam Dr. Nazli 1015. Mine is, I'm not sure, okay. I'm not sure mine. I'm not sure. Saya tak ingat saya punya. So Miss is that,
once we share dengan our dean, Dr. Rohana, and then she will be able to tengok benda tu, to access whatever within that benda yang kita dah share tu lah, unless we stop sharing with her lah, kita edit. Alright. Let's say lah kan, let's say lah next year, tak tahulah Dr. Izzuan jadi dekan saya ke, and then I have to share with Dr. Izzuan pula lah. The next semester punya, together with my teaching philosophy and apa yang nombor 2 tu tak ingat, scholarship tu.
Betul.
And then yang existingnya yang 202, 203 tak payah share lah dengan dean baru. Nah, I'm assuming ada dean baru dah.
Tak perlulah.
Dia akan tengok yang semasa.
Okay, terima kasih.
Kita just remove this thing. Access to the new dean lah, if the new dean coming. If not, just maintain. Okay, so there are two things. You need to share your access link. You need to share through through the Mahara platform using this facilities. Another step, you need to have this link, the unique link for your e-portfolio. So there are two things. The same concept apply if you're familiar with Google facilities. In Google document, for example, you need to give privilege using the link kan. You need to give privilege to the name of the person in Google, and then you need to share the link. So this is the link for Mahara platform. For Mahara platform. So this is the link. So this is the thing that we need to do for this year, but maybe next year, we hope that the integration can be done. Once the integration is there, we hope that we can use the same concept with our Moodle platform, which is once you log into our Moodle platform, the course is already there. Kan? Kalau our UMOL tu, the course is already there. Once the semester commence, the course is there. don't need to create the course in the platform. The course is there, you just need to do the writing. But that thing is not happened yet. The integration is currently being ongoing works from the technical team. So once everything is there, it will be much more easier for us to do the sharing, to do the e-portfolio. But for now, the idea is that we need to create the collection by semester, and then share with the dean within the platform, and share the link through our portal. There are two things. Share the content through the Mahara platform. Share the link through our UEM portal.
Tadi siapa yang from SLCP tu? Siapa?
Saya, Dr. Fazia Yusniza.
Apa ni, Dr. Hisham Isam kan? Hishamuddin Isam is your
Isam.
2343.
2343 ya.
Search for dia punya ni lah ID.
Dr. Nazri nak remove sharing dengan Dean ke? Always okay. Once you want to remove, what you can do, select back all the content tu, select back all the collection. Okay. Can you see this rubbish bin ni? Click rubbish bin. Okay, gone lah. When you save, the Dean, even you share the link, with the Dean, macam ni kan, even you share the link with the Dean 1015, because you already remove the access list, the Dean cannot see your content.
That's the danger lah. When you don't share today, takut lagi tomorrow we forget, and then when you think you have done it, you share your unique ID to your school for the dean to have a look, and she can't access. So we don't want that to happen. So if I were you, just share, because I'm sure the dean tak ada masalah nak pergi tengok semua orangnya kerja lah ni, because after all she knows that everything is still under construction. So do it, because what she will be able to see is the real time. That means by December, when you have already completed. So aim yourself to complete by November, so that December tu dia dah ready dah lah for the appraisal, the yearly appraisal punya evaluation.
Okay, yeah. I hope that everyone can understand the concept of this kind of concept, access list, and then the unique ID. This is your unique ID for your e-portfolio. Even though you share your ID with all the people in the world, but you put this as private here, nobody can access your e-portfolio. Okay, I think that's all from my part. We hope that by attending this today's training, we managed to understand the concept of collection and pages. So the thing that we did before, deleting certain pages, deleting certain collection, it won't happen in the near future. It won't happen again, because we already have this kind of format. You have 01 for philosophy, 06 for scholarship, and then by semester, at least there will be 4 pages, or for certain school that you might want to have only 4 pages, because the 5th pages is the CQI pages. We already prepared the template in case that OBA system is running. You're ready to use the OBA system, the template is there. So you just only upload the PDF file within that component number 5. And once you're done with one semester, you can always copy, duplicate, edit the content to make another collection by semester, by courses, and by group. So we also share how to share with the dean, and the concept of the link, so unique link ID.
Dr. Izwan, nak tanya, yang CQI tu, since kita orang tak ada lagi OBE, do we need to do CQI? Kalau sebab page tu dah ada, tapi dia import daripada yang UMIT Puan Puan apa tadi lupa.
Puan Asia.
Yeah. So do we need to do it? Kena ada ke? Untuk for the
Kalau
time being lah.
okay. For the time being, okay. The question is, di pusat pengajian SOL, at the end of every semester, what you did? Bila habis semester 1 you get the student result, apa yang SOL buat kepada markah student tersebut? Macam auditor lah tadi. Yeah. Ada jawapan tak? KJ boleh jawab ke?
We do personally on checking the e-Sivas and also the reflections that we do on the students continuously in that semester.
Tapi a general policy toward all the staff ada tak? What you need to do?
Tak ada.
Tak ada.
If that's so, what you can do, macam Dr. Ani mentioned, you can always mention in this, instead of having this document, you can do in the first page, you can start doing something related to how many students achieve, how many students got A, how many students fail, why the majority of the students managed to get A, for example. So that kind of thing can be mentioned in this section. Should be okay.
Page yang keempat, Doktor.
Page yang keempat ni kita buat. Page yang kelima ni tak payahlah sebab tak buat kan. Memang tak ada lagi. Yeah. But suppose we need to have this kind of CQI later on, next semester, 211.
Ya, A211 kena ada lah ya, sebab kita dah untuk undergraduate, even in postgraduate, some of the pusat pengajian dah 100% dah masuk dalam OBE system, which means you dah kaitkan assessment tu kepada setiap CLO. Sebab tu yang saya kata tadi, untuk kursus-kursus yang hybrid from the School of Law, you can actually do already your CQI if you want to, because you've already yours is designed in such a manner that you're following the syllabus. I'm sure all of you have done that also. It's just that when you're reporting, you report the whole entire 100%. But when you are recording students' performance, I'm sure you were doing it by assignment, by task, and those tasks are related to the CLO. Am I right?
Yes, that one definitely is being done at the moment.
So pun we can actually do it manually without waiting for OBE system. But if all else fail for now, for 2021, as Dr. Izwan mentioned just now, you can focus on the overall tu lah, yang how many people dapat A and B and C and why they fail and all that. But for A211, it's advisable for us to do it by CLO, because CRIM is going to come back and ask us how do we ensure that students have achieved the course learning outcome and what do you do after that. So all that questions and all the answers can be shown via your e-portfolio in the future.
Okay. Yeah. Any more question before? Okay, I think from my part, I done my part. We hope that everyone will start enjoying doing the writing for your reflection, for your e-teaching portfolio for each semester. Yeah, that's all from me. Thank you so much.
Saya ada satu lagi, 2 soalan. Boleh?
Ya.
Okay. Berkenaan dengan komponen yang banyak-banyak tadi. So sebab saya tak buka lagi yang guideline tu. So is there any within the components tu the specific criteria ke apa-apa supposed to be located in that specific component tu? Okay, for example like teaching scholarship, teaching and then philosophy tu tak apalah. Yang semua komponen tu lah.
Ya,
guideline tu.
Guideline ada tak?
Dalam guideline tu adalah the specific. It's supposed to be included. Ada.
I will share the guideline nanti, Doktor.
Oh, bukan yang tadi ke? Yang dah share tadi? Bukan?
Ya, Doktor yang Puan Ina dah share masa awal tu. That was one.
Okay.
Itu ada.
Yang tadi dah share. Yang kedua, function of aiding and requesting friends in our e-portfolio. So saya ingatkan ni macam once we agreed, accept. Macam seolah-olah macam kita share dengan dia. Bukan macam tu? Pasal tadi kan yang friends-friends tu kan.
Ya.
So function dia apa?
Ah,
Memeriahkan majlis.
So once you share with your when you be friend tu boleh access can I think the friend can have a look at your e-portfolio tu. I'm not sure. Bawi, kalau share dengan friend dia boleh tengok, friend boleh tengok ke Bawi? Bawi ada.
Kita tak share dekat friends, but we accepted the request.
Dia macam Facebook kot, nanti Bawi ada tak? Tak ada.
Dah tak ada kot.
I'm not sure tapi saya jawab nanti doktor boleh tak? I'm not sure, I'm not really sure. But I think the idea is when you accept friends, the friend tu can have a look at your portfolio lah.
Dia macam Facebook lah kan?
Ya,
betul.
Macam Facebook.
Okay. Thank you.
Cuma I think selagi page itu dijadikan private, maka friend tak boleh tengok. Macam contohnya Dr. Anita tadi, I cannot see her portfolio because probably she has not yet shared it to public.
Oh, maksudnya
Even tu Dr. Ani become friend
Dah friend dah.
Oh, ya. Ani dah
Okay.
friend.
Yeah, okay. So thank you. Alright.
Dah dapatlah jawapan.
Okay.
I have a
Bolehlah
question.
nak buat apa-apa dulu. Orang tak tahu lagi.
Sebab tu Dr. Izwan buang terus benda Allah tu. Dia tak ada option friend-friend tu.
So I have a question. Sometime because I was in and out of the room just now, I heard Prof. Fauzia mentioning that once we share this with the dean will be able to take a look at it for the purpose of annual appraisal. I might have missed this instruction if this e-portfolio component has already been decided to be part of the 2021 appraisal.
Since last year dia punya roadshow tu was about that, right? Yang pendaftar. Yang ni you kena tanya, yang tu soalan tu you kena tanya pendaftar, because we are just doing the training, but basically the function of the dean endorsing it, there will be allocation for quality lah. Quality
the one that we submit manually tu dia maksudnya yang tu just for the KPI.
Yang tu school, KPI school.
Oh, okay.
Yang ini your personal.
Individual assessment. Okay.
That's clear. Thank you, Prof.
Thank you.
No problem.
Okay. So saya pun semajlis kan. I give back to the Prof. Fauzia nak cakap anything you want to add before?
Tak ada apalah. Enjoy yourself doing it the right way lah. I know you can copy and paste and do whatever that you need to do, but as I mentioned just now, the niat has got to be the right thing. The reason why we have the e-portfolio is not don't hang jangan macam risau sangat pasal the dean nak tengok and all that. If you do it right, there's no way that the dean can say kita tak buat betul ke apa kan. So you reflect on what you do good and you improve on what you did. You still need to improve, and then all is well. So just enjoy yourself doing the reflecting on your practices, because that's important. And the whole reason for us to have this practice is so that we continuously improve our practice, continuously improve our quality of delivery and quality of assessment, so that will benefit our students. And because of that, all else will come, the QS ranking, whatever, semua tu nanti mai balik because of that. So basically that's it lah. So enjoy yourself doing it, and I'm sure you will. Ya, Waalaikumsalam.
Prof, nak tanya yang CV ni dia link ke DOE direct ke? Ke kita kena upload dia?
Kita kena upload, nanti Dr. Izwan tunjuk.
Oh ni.
Dr. Alias punya nombor staff
3410. Terima kasih.
The link CV ni kena modify a little bit sebab if you click the CV link ni kan, your front page, if you click the CV link, error kan?
Ya, betul.
Error. The reason sebab link tu the link tu memang error. the default one is error because the expert system in our portal is being changed. Dia dah ubah sikit. So what you need to do, okay. So what you need to do, can you go to this page, click edit dashboard. Okay, click edit dashboard. See, saya buat kat Dr. Alias lah. Okay, click edit dashboard. Okay, once you click edit dashboard, can you see this setting button, the configure block? Click configure block. Okay, scroll down. Okay, can you see the view CV sentence word ni? View CV word. Click this one. Can you see this one? The insert link. Update the link here. Instead of having this link is not correct. I delete this link. Kita punya nombor start tadi berapa?
3410.
Change this one 3410. Okay, I just copy this link and put it here. Then save. Okay. So once you done with that, okay, kita klik CV tadi, dia dah betulkan lah link tu. Okay, dia dah buka yang betul. Dia connection tu, dia kena betulkan connection untuk kena betulkan link for that for this name ni. Yang tu je.
Okay.
Tak apa, ada recorded kan, nanti boleh buat balik.
Baik,
agak
terima
laju.
kasih.
Tapi try godek-godek dekat sini, rupanya about me yang display dekat dashboard ni, dia tak sama dengan yang appear dekat kawan-kawan public profile kita.
Ya.
Me dia tak keluar, so kita kena edit lagi sekali, klik pencil kat situ untuk nak edit.
Ya, betul. Dia kena edit lah. Yang tu betul. Kena edit. Tak apa, once we play around with the platform tu, I hope that everyone can spend some time to do to have a look at your Mahara platform and improve it as the way that you like the portfolio to be viewed by others person. Okay, yang tu lah daripada saya. Kalau tak ada apa, okay. So I think that's all from me today and from the LC team. So thank you so much. Kita sudahi majlis dengan membaca surah Wal-As dengan tajwid kepala semua. Okay, terima kasih dan selamat tengah hari lah. Selamat menjamu selera. Assalamualaikum.
Assalamualaikum. Terima kasih banyak Dr. Izwan, Prof.
Dr. Izwan nak tanya sikit je.
Ya.
Ada possibility untuk dikeluarkan step by step manual as similar to the manual provided for online learning for this e-portfolio. Ada possibility tak Dr. Izwan? Terima kasih banyak.
Step by step. Kalau Dr. Step nak tu step by step yang mana? Yang nak create content ke nak move tadi tu? Sebab move tu dia berlaku hari ni je.
Oh, yang lain pun tak apa. Yang fundamental or major aspect of this e-portfolio. Kalau belum ada tak?
Boleh kot. Boleh kot. Tak apa, nanti kita keluarkan lah garis manual, user manual.
Terima kasih banyak.
Sebab untuk buat ni kita dah ada recorded video, nanti boleh tengok recorded video lah. For content tu tak apa, nanti insyaAllah lah team akan hasilkan satu step by step lah untuk create content.
Tapi kalau dekat dalam UUM e-portfolio tu pun dah ada the very basic of how to use UUM e-portfolio, and then we will provide the video lah. If you look at your first interface dekat bawah corner right bottom will be the policy and how to use the UUM portfolio, and the help desk is where the video will be placed.